starting, a standard 5-4 opening. You always hit your opponent when he's on your 4 or 5 point in the beginning. You don't let him live there. You don't want to let him make that point. You'd rather get hit back than see him make that point on you. If I had a bet on this match, I would say pick him. Urso has done a lot more. Almost every Wednesday so I could do my business meetings and play at the Ace Point Club in New York. We had a nice chouette with a lot of nice people until this crazy guy named Falafel walked in, and Peter Jess Thompson was hired by Alan to work there, and the game got too rich, and I moved to Dallas. I started moving my Wednesdays to Dallas to play with Malcolm Davis and Harvey Huey and that group. Club, moved to Florida. He's very active in the Florida backgammon community, and he runs a tournament. I think every other week in North Palm Beach at Duffy's. It's a really nice tournament. He runs it well. He gets a real good turnout. And I want to tell you that South Florida, thanks to Alan and Karen Davis and others in organizing, Mimi Rogers, there's just a tremendous amount of backgammon activity here where I live in South Florida. And I do commute back and forth to New York, which is the other place where there's a tremendous amount of activity in the United States. So I would say the two hotbeds of backgammon in the U.S. are South Florida and New York, where I go back and forth for that reason. I give live lessons. I lecture at a lot of private clubs in both cities, in Palm Beach and New York. And there's a lot of chouette action and money games that I like as well. I'm honored to be doing the commentary at this tournament and several other very prestigious tournaments, including the World Championships in Monaco, Dubai, Cyprus. I'm going to be lecturing in L.A. Very shortly, in a couple of weeks, with Akiko. And of course, I'll be very active in the New York Open, the biggest tournament in the United States, January 13th. And I'll be in New York for a while there. I have a private club opening up called 7 Spring. It's located at 7 Spring Street. There'll be lots of great backgammon action there. It's a gorgeous, beautiful club. If you want more information, call me or text me. Bill Simborg, 312-543-0522. Okay, we've got a standard holding game here. I like Alan's position. I'm sorry, I like Joe's position. Alan's playing the blue checkers. Joe's playing, oh, wait a minute, I got it backwards. Joe has the blue checkers. He's playing on the bottom, and I strongly prefer his position, and I think he could have the double very shortly, especially after this hit. I bet you they're not talking about hedging yet. It's the first round. A lot of money involved. We had a very, very exciting mega jackpot. The Steve Sharrock guy beat Mochi in the finals, beat MCG and Kimon before that, and Joe Urso in the first round. The giant killer. He wasn't unknown to me, but I forgot he won New York Metro last year. The guy's not really a tournament player, and he just does great. So I made him a seeded player. If you go to my Facebook page, you can actually see the Calcutta. I set up and ran the Calcutta this morning. We had very active, a lot of bidding going on. How would you like to buy Michi and Mochi as a team? I set them up as a team. And they're not even big favorites when you look at the other teams. But they did go for the most money, for $540. Some of the other great teams, Akiko, Petco, Rogers, Hall, Sachs, Russell, Woolsey, Gardner, Wells, MCG, Munich, Trencher, Nesbat, Kimon, Victor, and Sharrock. Those are the seeded players. Pretty exciting. Oh, Saba and Urso. Saba probably has one of the 888-222. I'll try and look for your comments, questions, suggestions, and try to live with them. One thing I've learned doing commentary all these years is you can't please everybody. I know there's people who don't like my style, that maybe I talk too much or maybe I talk about things other than what's going on in the game. There's other people who love that. My best recommendation is if you don't like me, turn the sound off and just enjoy the game. It's a big roll here, very big potential. Again, I think you have to hit. Hit and come down is my guess. But I think if you don't hit here, you're just letting him go and you're giving up. It's very risky to hit, but it's riskier not to. Everything you do in backgammon is a measurement of risk and reward. Okay, he picked and passed, reducing the risk, but also reducing his advantage. 5-6 got to come out. You've got to come out and only leave one direct shot instead of two. Twos and tens, not all tens. Yeah, all tens. And there's your two. Big roll. But he can hit either checker. Which one do you hit? If it's me, I come off the 4-point and hit the checker on the 11. It's a big play, but that's my play. You're giving up your anchor and you're taking some real chances if you get hit back. But I think that's the best way to win the game. He doesn't agree. And he may be right. That's a hard play to decide. A dance. See, if he made the other play and he dances, the game was over. That's why I like the other play. It would be double pass in a second if he had hit the other checker and your opponent dances. Now, your opponent is favored to come in. He only dances 16 times, and he comes in 20. But I like the odds of winning the game outright, which is really, I just don't see how he could take the cube had he made the other play. And that's why I make that other play. And because I feel this way, and because I'm right in hindsight, doesn't mean I was right about the play. It just gives you my opinion. Now, if we had the XG feed, we'd know for sure, and a lot of people think that's better. And in some ways it is, in some ways it isn't. We can always check it out later. I love this double that I would take. I think there's enough holes and enough game left where I would take the cube. I think it's a fine double. For one reason, you might get a pass. You might see a caricature of me on the screen that was generated by AI. I promise you I'm nowhere near that good looking in real life. I'm really happy to have it. I wish I could use that. Going to take a picture because he doesn't want to wait for the transcription later. Joe really is careful about studying. I like that take. I agree with the take. There's holes in the game. 4-2 does nothing. Time to take a chance. Okay, 3s and 5s come in. 1s, 2s, 3s, and 6s hit. But there is a blot in the inner board if he comes in and hits. He dances. This is now we're so sorry he took this cube, of course. And if he hits again, big roll. Hitting that second checker gives him a huge, huge advantage in this game. Could even give him some gammons. Joe flunks. You're supposed to come in as much as you can there. Myself, I would go to the ace point and keep those two outside builders split. Marlon. Again, fanning 3 times on a 4-point board is it's a recipe for losing and the recipe for getting gammon. Now the gammons went very high, but again, I don't fault Joe on that take. I think it was a take. You're not supposed to fan that much. He finally gets in. And, of course, Allen's going to hit him loose if he rolls a 1 or a 3. Hit with the 3, come out with the 4. You don't want him to make the point. You'd rather get hit than see him make that point. Come on. This is automatic. especially when your opponent hits a blot in this board. You do not let him make that point. This is an easy, simple play to me. And he does not agree with me. I would hit so fast to make your head spin. I'd be so thankful that I got a number to hit with. Look at that. Look at that. Rewarded for playing safe. If he brings it in, he's going to have to roll a 1 or a couple of small numbers. I'm not sure he shouldn't just leave it out and clear the 6 point. I would. I would just clear the 6 point and not even bring it in. It's so awkward. It's so ugly to bring this checker in. And of course, you're not going to volunteer a shot. Put that back and clear the 6 point. That's me. I think that's the right play. Otherwise, you have. Oh my God. Now he stays back. He hopes that Allen doesn't roll higher than a 7. Look at that. And I don't come closer. I leave it there. I would not give him a direct. I break my board. Probably break the 4 point, but 4 or the 5. I like this play. Gives him more flexibility. Next time he has a 4 to play. Okay, this is 8s. 6 numbers out of 36. I like that. I don't think he can split. He gives him too many shots to hit him. I think you have to just stay there. He's thinking about splitting the back checkers and having 7s and 8s if he doesn't get by, but there's just way too many times you get hit. I think you're safer staying together, but it's a trade-off. Just like life, everything's a trade-off. He's making the big play. He figures even if he gets hit, he probably won't get gammon, and he has much more chance to hit a shot. I wouldn't do it, but it could be right. There's 6 7s and 6 8s. That's 12 numbers. Exactly 1/3 of the time he's going to get hit. Of course, if you get hit on the 6 point, you get an immediate return. So this might be right. It's gutsy, that's for sure. Allen does not want to see a 1. A 5 is okay. Now, by the way, if he stays back, it's a double indirect. Like I said, there's 6 7s and 6 8s. There's 12 numbers. A third of the time he's going to get hit if he's sitting. But if he comes closer, he's going to get hit at least 20 out of 36 times instead of 12 out of 36 times. So I think this is a no-brainer. He has to stay back. He has to clear the 5 point. It's not even close, in my opinion. 20-something shots versus 12 shots. There you go. He got it. No harm in trying and thinking. Oh, Joe, you can't be thinking about doubling. You only hit 12 times. What happens the 24 times you miss? This cannot be a double. This would be a horrible double. Yes, you lose your market when you hit. And if you don't hit, it's going to be a recube. You're going to see an 8 cube in your face. How can he even think about doubling here? Am I missing something besides brains? I must be missing something because I wouldn't even dream of doubling here. Numbers hit, 24 miss. In a money game, this would be a beaver. Joe, you're having what's called a brain fart, in my opinion. Yep, he's rolling. He figured it out. And he's obviously happy he didn't double now, but he's still not out of this game. Allen's due for a big roll. In fact, he has to have a big roll. No, and now he has to come forward. See, even now, Joe, let's see how many shots he's got. He's got 20 shots, plus double 1 is 21, plus 2 1 is 23, plus 3 1 is 25. Now, this is a good double. Plus 22 is 26 shots. So 26 times he wins the game, and 10 times he loses. It's a very good take and a very good double. It's 26-10. And he got him. I like the cube action Allen had with 10 misses. That's more than 25%. He has a take. By the way, he would win the game all 10 times that he didn't get hit, if I counted right. And 10 out of 36 is 27.78% of the time. 25% with this score to take the cube. So it was a very good double and a very good take. It's what they call a one-roll position. It was like a last roll position because the game is going to be decided either way on that roll. And when you're a 26-10 favorite, you want to double the stakes. And when you have 10 out of 36, many people pass, but it's clearly a take. You're not happy you're getting the cube. You're not happy at all, but your odds are better taking than passing because you have what's called a take point. And in money games and in these kind of these kind of scores, your take point is right at 25%. Gammons here are less than 3%, so you're probably going to see 4-point lead for Joe. Coming in now, there's not going to be any gammons, and Joe's probably going to win 90-something% of the time. to where he probably doesn't have a double. And he's got that blot. No, he doesn't have that blot anymore. Getting closer to a cube. Although making that point, I don't know if that's an asset or a liability. He's got to clear it. It blocks, but blocking is not your goal when you're up in the race. He's counting the race. One of the best skills in this game is being able to count the race quickly. You save lots of time. You're more accurate. And people who know the race are going to make better plays and better cube decisions. He's clearly up in this race, but the question is how easy is this to bring home without leaving a shot? And a bigger question is, if your opponent's taking, how do you lose your market? I don't think you can lose your market. That's why I would roll. I would not double this. Because if I was Allen, I would take. And I would take next time most of the time, so why give it up now? So white has 112. It's hard to count blue with his hand in the way. Blue has 105. He's only up 7 pips. Nowhere near enough to double, in my opinion, and he also could leave shots. So I think this is a clear no double. And I don't see how you lose your market unless you roll double sixes, double fives, or double fours. He's using a lot of time on the clock in a position that I think is clearly not a double. The way the clock works is you have 12 seconds on every move before your clock starts ticking off. And then your total bank time, which in an 11-point match is 22 minutes. If that expires, you've lost the match. It's a chess clock. I think he's wasting way too much time on a clear no double situation. He's counting the race again. Maybe I'm wrong about it being a 5-pip difference, but I'm such a great counter that I'm only wrong about half the time. Okay, I would never double this. Allen scoops it up as he should. It may not be a blunder, but it certainly isn't good. I would not have made that play. I'm not giving him a free 7. It might even be right to run here. The race is close enough. But there's some risk in running. You get pointed on a lot. You usually need to be up about 15% in the race when your opponent has a holding game against you. The 3 holding game, you can double a little bit more frisky because it's harder for your opponent to run off the 3-point. But I still did not like that double at all. Mochi has a formula for the 3-point. If you're down 23 pips or less and you have some kind of a reasonable shot equity, you can take. And I thought he was down 5 pips. The hardest point to clear is 6 away, and that's where he's at. certainly should run. I agree with Alan's play. The odds of staying back, getting a shot, hitting it, and still having a good board are much poorer than his odds of winning a race. And by the way, when you're holding the cube, you have an advantage in a race because the power of the cube, or the cube vig, is very big in a race. About 18% extra wins because you're holding the cube. I bet you Joe's not happy he gave the cube right now, especially after rolling a 2-1. Allen is losing this race, but remember, the cube, he doesn't have to get his checkers off first to win, and Joe does. So that's another reason why in a race you do race when you're holding the cube. You tend more to race more. I like this play. You're supposed to put checkers on the 4-point a lot in non-contact races. Here I play 5-4 or 6-5. I like this play. Going to the ace point doesn't help me because if I roll aces, I'm probably going to lose anyway. So I want to put myself in a position where when I get good numbers, they help. Like that. Very big roll for Joe. The average roll is 8. When you roll a 10, that's damn good. Alan would have been happy to roll an 8 or a 10. That's huge. 12 pips is a lot of wood to move. In this case, a lot of steel. Got metal checkers. I love these checkers. I love the boards. I love that I don't have to carry boards to Miami. He supplies everything. He's got to play for doubles. He's not going to win if he rolls 1, so I would play 6-5 and hope double 5 takes off. Well, double 5 takes off one more checker. Double 4s isn't going to matter. Yeah, I play 6-5. Trying to figure out the most doubles that help him the most. Because if you don't roll doubles, he's going to lose anyway. 6-5 looks clear to me here. Get 4 checkers off instead of 3. If you go to the 4-point, you're still getting, well, you get 3 checkers off instead of 2. There's merit to this. It's close. And the truth is, it's probably not going to matter much because he's probably losing anyway. But look, you still try to do your best move. Good roll for Joe. He really needed to get down to 4 checkers to have a chance. It's over. It's automatic. Okay. Now, the fact that Joe won doesn't mean he made a good double. It just means he won. I would bet that. And I could be wrong. us in a money game or at an even score. But when I'm losing 6-1, it's time to gamble some. I think it's a clear take. Even if he rolls a 2, you're in the game. If he doesn't roll the 2, you've got a great game, a decent game. I would not pass this cube, but I love the double, and I love that he did it quickly. And he might get a pass. You never know when you're going to get a pass in a situation like this. When you're ahead 6-1, you start start tightening up a little bit. I think this would be a mistake to pass, but I wouldn't fault him. It wouldn't be a terrible pass at this score. And he did pass. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful cube by Alan. Aggressive. Alan's one of the most quiet, mild-mannered people I know away from the board. And on the board, he can be as aggressive as anybody, although I certainly didn't like his not hitting play earlier, where he could have been more aggressive. In fact, twice he didn't hit where I would have instantly grabbed my opponent by the throat and thrown him on the bar. I like what my dear departed friend Kenny Bond always used to say. When he's hardly breathing, step on his air hose. It's worth leaving a shot to make that 4-point, especially since every other play is ugly anyway. Great shot, comes in and hits. If he wasn't leading 6-2, he would seriously think about doubling here. Great roll. Do you switch and make the ace and blitz, or do you make the bar? I like this play. I don't think you have enough checkers in the zone to complete the blitz, so you don't blitz. You choose a priming game plan instead of a blitzing game plan. And by the zone, I mean the number of checkers you have in your inner and outer boards. You usually need a minimum of 9 checkers in the zone to have a decent blitz. And if you do have 9 or 10, especially if 10 or 11, then you should be thinking about maybe I can close my opponent out and really, really hurt him inside. If you don't have that many checkers, you play for a priming game or a racing game. Coming up from the back is the clear last 2 for me. I absolutely hated that play. The last checker comes up. I like having the builder, and I don't like having the stack. Nice play, Alan. You gotta get those guys moving. You gotta cover. Hit 2. Hit 2 and the game's over when you don't get hit back. If you come down, you're going to get hit with all 5s plus 3-2, 1-4, and 2-4, and 2-3. So I like to hit 2. Doesn't roll an ace. I think you got the game won. But there's a good argument to come down. It's a much more pure, honest game to come down. In the old days before the computer, they would almost always come down here and play for a pure game instead of going for an ugly blitzing game. Nowadays, the computers taught us that ugly blitzing game wins a lot of gammons. Plus the fact you get hit less when you hit 2. You get hit a lot less. 2 is forced by light. Oh, no. I don't like that, Alan. Alan, you're playing a lot safer than I would on a lot of these plays. I would have definitely come down with the 2 there. think he's too good to double. He didn't dance, and now I think it is a double. But he's winning 6-2. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. Yeah, if you weren't winning 6-2, it's a double. But at 6-2, I would be a little more careful here. I really don't know. Okay, I'm going to be really honest with you. I have no clue whether you should double here or not at this score. I know I'm taking because of the score. If I thought I might get a pass, I would double, but I don't see it. I just don't see it. I have no deal. G.L. Harvey can tell me whether or not he would double here or not.
If I would double,
Yeah,
I'll do whatever Joe does.
Yeah, you're probably.
You want me to sit down?
You're probably smart. I'd love to have you. G.L. Harvey's going to join me. Here's a guy that I thought was an idiot, and here he goes out and wins all these tournaments. Shows up in a gorgeous Bentley. Turns out to be smarter than he looks, and it turns out to be a great
the
guy.
only thing you've said in there that makes sense is that I'm an idiot.
And he's humble. I love this guy.
So
GL, please chime in. Why are you here? Is your match over?
I won 11-0 in the first round.
Who'd you play?
Lynn.
From Lynn Irwin?
Lynn from Colorado.
Oh, okay.
I got very lucky. So.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So as you can see, Joe's got a nice 6-2 lead.
Yeah.
He gave a cube that I wasn't sure at that lead that I would give, and it looks pretty darn good right now.
That's a high volatility game. That doesn't look good for Joe. A couple of returns.
I'm
right?
recubing
One out on.
Wait a minute. Now you recube, or is it too good? There's no more blots. I think it's a redouble pass.
Especially with this score.
At this score, you agree with me?
Well, that's what I would do. That doesn't mean that's right.
There he is.
I'm
redouble.
like you. Until somebody or XG tells me I'm wrong, I'm very adamant about it. And after that, I'm like, oh, I guess I was wrong.
Well, unlike a lot of people I know, they see XG and they say, XG doesn't know crap.
No. I don't know crap.
I'm telling you, I know people like that. And you know what I call them? I call them fish.
Yeah, exactly.
I love people
You
who
pay
won't
the
go
rent with that?
That's right.
Like I always like when my opponent starts wishing for 6 6s. Like that means he's about to pay my rent.
That's right.
All right, 4-6. Alan came back a little bit. I played Alan in the BMAB.
You played? How'd you do?
BMAB, I went 2-3.
That's not bad because it's a very tough field.
It's unbelievably tough.
Yeah. Great roll.
4-2.
I agree with that play.
What do you say? Make points and hit. That made a point and it hit in his own board. That's I read that, and I think MCG wrote that in Gammon Village a long time ago. Articles, a bunch of phenomenal articles.
Yeah, and MCG is here today. He's got a nickname that Falafel gave him called the Genius, and it's apropos.
Yeah, he earned it.
Is apropos too big a word for you?
No, it's in French, Mr. Simbor.
Okay.
So
French Canadian.
It's the portion that's in English that I don't master. All right.
I want to get a ride in your car, and I want to get a ride on your boat.
Did you see my plate?
Yeah.
Okay, you like that?
You got a Bentley with the backgammon plate. Bill Davis used to have a backgammon plate.
You gotta represent. 6-1. All right.
So we got a closer match now.
Yeah, that helped. 6-4.
I did not like Joe's cube, and I loved Alan's take, and I love Alan's recube. I like everything about it.
That worked.
And we got a closer match. It's anybody's game. You know, Joe won the tournament last year. That's why we're streaming him. Not that we might not stream him anyway because he's a fine player.
Joe is phenomenal. I played him, remember, in the quarterfinals in Atlanta in 22. We both played to, I think I played the 5.32. He played the 5.33. Now he's down and plays in the threes usually.
He says he's a 4.1 player now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, played him yesterday in the jackpot.
You won Atlanta, so you were the one of the people.
When I won in Atlanta, I beat Joe Urso and Sean Garber. The following year, Sean Garber won, and then last the two semifinals and finals that I played
It's
against,
an omen. It's better.
everybody's won it.
So
Yeah.
it's better to lose to you, and it's good luck.
The nice thing is that when Joe won, the year before Joe Feldman won it, I won it, Sean Garber won it. So with Joe, we diminished the average weight of the winners by about 100 pounds. So that's what happened.
I
Okay,
love it. It reminds me of something that Jake Jacobs once told me when I moved from Illinois to Texas. He said I raised the average IQ of both states.
that's very
I
funny.
thought that was great.
So Joe Allen was pondering about his 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played the 6 pretty fast.
Double
That's good for
fours.
Joe.
That's a beautiful roll. No matter how you screw it up, it's going to be a great play, great roll.
You come and do the 5-point, or you run like this.
You run like a rabbit if
Yeah.
you're winning the race. It's easier to bring it home, and I think he's winning the race.
Joe will count it.
He counted
I
earlier.
love watching Joe play because he's got such a relaxed demeanor. You know, it's not like he's pulling his hair out or calculating everything to the nth degree.
You want to talk about a relaxed demeanor? Sometimes I have to check to see if Alan Stephan's alive.
Allen's chill.
He's one of the quietest, chill guys I've ever known, but a nice guy.
So let's look at Joe. Let the computer going. The odd thing is when he counts out loud. Me, I do that, but I count in French, so most people don't get it.
Yeah, counting out loud helps your opponent know when to count
That's
it.
exactly it.
Yeah. Carter Maddock, what are you doing here so early?
I'm rooting for Alan Stephan.
Did you win or lose, real quick? You won?
Come on.
I should have just assumed that.
See. Don't nix my play. He's looking at it. That didn't last long.
I don't like your play.
Apparently, Joe doesn't like my play either.
Is that the same Alan Stephan who tried to get into the limited decades?
Are you serious? Oh my God. I wouldn't let him in the limited jackpot either. This guy's a pro.
All right. He knows the count. No cube. There you go. Put
I
some
didn't
spares.
actually count,
Put
but I
some
don't think he
spares.
was up enough to double.
No, I mean, Alan's got a bunch of guys in his own board, so which Joe's on the outer board.
When your opponent is on the 4-point or higher,
I think that resolves it.
When your opponent's on the 4-point or higher, you don't double unless you're up about 15% or more in the race. And that I think that just did it.
Right?
Yep. I think that just did
I
it.
just read that yesterday.
Is
It's
that
called
right?
Simborg's law.
No, Simborg's law is different.
Well, I heard it from you.
Yeah.
Is if you got 4 guys on your bar on your midpoint and 15% up in a landing place.
That's called the rule of 4.
Yeah.
And I give Grant Hoffman is the author of that. He's a teacher of mine.
But as usual, even though Grant might have come up with it, you trumpeted it all over the freaking world, right?
Right.
Because
by the way,
you trumpeted.
Well, I invented Woolsey's law. I invented O'Hagan's law. I don't know why those guys take credit for it.
I love those laws. I review those
They're the best.
every time I go and play a tournament. And then
Wait a minute, I got a problem.
no audio from Eric.
Are we wasting our time?
I'm not wasting my time. I'm joshing with you.
I hope you all can hear us. I got a note saying no audio, but they tell me we have sound, so we haven't been wasting our time here. Sorry, Eric Peterson. Thank you for contacting me. Why don't you turn off the button? And also, Rebecca said no sound, so here we go. I hope it's been fixed. They've checked it.
I don't think we
Maybe
have
I do
audio.
better commentary without sound. Who knows?
I don't think we have audio here because I hear it here.
You don't hear it either?
No. obviously the audio involves Phil, so he abandoned me. What's that?
We're live and we have sound. Some people say there's no audio, but they've checked it. My engineers checked it.
He says, I thought I'd have asked, I never thought I'd ever asked to hear.
Eric Peterson. I never
But
thought I'd
I'm
ask.
not sure if we were, because I can't hear it on
Yeah,
my
I couldn't hear it too well either, but it's on. I just checked it with him, and I checked it on my phone. I could hear.
You could hear it?
You know what? I'm going to shout. That way they can hear me all over the world anyway. No, he checked it, and I checked it on mine.
Okay.
I could hear also.
If it worked on your phone.
It works. So what's going on here?
7-5. So Joe,
Who's 6'6"?
Allen.
Is the 6'6" been
This
played?
is Joe's 6'6".
Okay. I agree
1,
with the
2.
double four play that he made earlier. I think when you're up in the race, you just race. And
Position. 1, 2.
and pound him.
And then, yeah.
Pound him. Making the bar ain't bad either, though. You know what? I make the bar. You got one more? I've heard that a 5' is almost as good as a 6'.
Especially when the guy's one away from the prime, from the edge of
That's
the
right.
prime.
That's a huge factor. You are smarter than you look.
I
That's a
can
great
count to
point.
1.
Yeah. I like that play. There's no question about covering. Oh, he's covering with 3, so he only has 1
he
left.
only has 1 to play after.
So I cover and hit.
But yeah, Allen doesn't have a point in his board.
It's a pointless board.
Joe's got as many points in Allen's board as he does.
Whack 'em, whack 'em. You know why? Hitting is fun.
Exactly.
My old friend Dean Munch from Chicago used to say that all the time. Hitting is fun. Let's hit. This certainly has merit. It certainly has merit and could easily be the right play.
It's
Unless
still,
you get hit.
yeah. Now it's a 4-point prime.
Well, there's a lot of return shots. There's a lot of 7s and a lot of 2s. There's one of your 7s. 6 ways to roll a 7. Plus you can roll 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, and 5, 6. Double 2s, double 3s. A lot of ways to hit that checker on the 18. This is a big, big response roll for Allen. And Joe better perform. That is a somewhat of
There we go.
performing.
He's always teaching.
Doing commentary in a tournament in Miami. So
Whoa.
I won't be able to look at it for a while, but I'll get back to you.
That turned around. Well, that'll blow up everything. those two guys that are in his,
I
his home
I
board.
don't think he's taking. That's why I give the cube. Especially he's winning in the score. I would double that. I'm not sure Joe would have taken it. That's Woolsey's law. If you're not sure your opponent would take, don't worry about it. I think he missed the cube. Even if it's a take, I would level. 6-1 is not a fun roll. I would play it big and come out and play 7-6.
There you go. There you go.
Okay,
So
we're live. I mean, I get paid for my beautiful voice, and I hope it's streaming. Eric Peterson says he can't believe he would ever ask to hear me. I love that guy. He lives in Dubai. He was one of my buddies in LA. One of my students for a while. I'll take credit for his great backgammon skills.
4, 5. There we
Eric
go.
Peterson is a true lover of the game. Goes all over the world.
Equity just changed again.
Yeah. And he's a
Oh,
good
coming in
sport.
on the 1. That's
I
not
miss you, Eric.
too
Hope to see you
helpful.
soon. I gotta buy some more dice from you. I like this. He's
Yeah.
playing a little on the big side. He could have safetied, but I like the builders with the checker on the bar and the blots.
His blots also.
I wouldn't fault him for going safe all the way to the midpoint. I wouldn't fault
He
him.
needs a 4 to hit
You know what?
him.
This is my play. I don't think he gains enough by leaving that blot.
Plus, he needs a 4 to hit the other on the other side.
And he's giving him a 2, which he doesn't have elsewhere except to come in. One thing good players do on almost every checker play is look for duplication. If they can duplicate rolls or unduplicate rolls, that's a big part of why you make one play over another. This is thematic. He has to hit. And Alan,
once you're behind, might as well throw all the furniture in. Phil.
we got some tech guys.
Oh, okay.
They're working hard. They're doing a good job, but you know.
One of the sponsors for the Miami Open is Propecia, so it's checking out the wind pattern and all of this. It's all there for me.
Okay, I think this is a lovely cube. Anytime your opponent has 3 checkers on the 24 point, there's something wrong with his position, and that's an incentive to cube.
A certain lack of development
Oh,
potential.
I'm not sure. I would. I'm not. I would pay. I would take that cube, but I don't fault him for passing. It might be a pass. I think I would take it though.
Do you own anybody in there that's playing there?
I own a lot of teams. I ran the Calcutta and I bought 4 teams. But I got partners.
Six, 3, typical. 4, 3, typical. From what we're supposed to do, I guess. 5, 3 makes the 5 point.
5-3, you automatically make the 5 point. There is an argument to make the 10 point.
Well, he can hit also. On the 9 point.
Okay, in the early game, hitting usually takes priority, especially if you can hit on that side of the board.
The 5 points
He
like
clearly
a
made the
4-1K, right?
Yeah, but
you
he
have it till the end of the
Nah,
game.
the hit usually comes before the 5 point, except with the 3-1.
Gotcha.
slotting 2 points. You certainly slot your 5 point. I'm a hitter. I'm a hitter and a cleaner upper.
And sweeping the dust.
That's it. You just
15 to 13. I mean, where else are you gonna go? Well, that opens up a lot of people.
I don't think that's a bad play at all. That's interesting. But
He's got a guy opening his.
yeah, but
board
I would make your play. I'd play 15-13.
just to clean it up a little bit.
It's not
You're
that
ahead in the race.
It's not that we're giving him the 5-6. It's that you're leaving him a 3.
When you're ahead in the race, play conservatively. When you're behind, try to wreak havoc, right?
I kind of like this play.
There's 3 blocks there.
Yeah, I've been faulting Alan for playing too conservatively before this, and that play he showed me something, and it worked.
Yeah.
Why would you do that instead of coming down?
You know.
Joe, I don't like. Why wouldn't you go to? You didn't want to strip his midpoint. I would have come
that
down.
Works out. Well, Alan just dodged a few bullets. You know what Churchill said about that? Says the most satisfying feeling in the world is getting shot at and missed.
Yes, I remember that quote.
Okay.
My favorite Churchill quote was when a lady said that at a dinner table, she said, "If you were my husband, I'd poison you," and he said, "If you were my wife, I'd take it."
Yeah.
He was very clever.
He had one where his friend, who's an impresario, had a show that was starting and sent Churchill 2 tickets for the opening night. And he said, says, "Bring a friend if you have one." So Churchill answered to him. He said, "I can't make it to the premiere." He says, "But I'll make it to the next show if you have one."
He was very clever. Very clever.
The other one he said is, "When you're going through hell, keep going. Don't stop."
That one I haven't heard. I remember every quote I've ever heard. I never heard that one. It's interesting.
Theodore Roosevelt and him. It's a trove of phenomenal statements. Roosevelt said, "When you're at the end of the rope, just tie a knot and hang on."
Great. Great.
So,
When we have time, I'll give you my favorite Yogi Berra quotes. He's one of my favorites.
He's got some great ones too.
Okay, we have a pretty commanding position here by Allen. I don't see why, especially when he's losing,
Why
he
would
won't be
the
doubling
cube not be
now. I would be doubling because I'm not sure it's a take. In fact, I would probably pass, but I would certainly give the cube, but I'm losing 3 away, 6 away.
Joe will analyze it and take at least his full 12 seconds to.
I would give this cube in a flash at this score. I don't have to count the race to know he's winning the race.
We owe those truths to be self-evident.
Yeah.
Three away. Joe's 3 away, so.
You know, you always double faster when your opponent is 3 or 2 away because they're not going to have a very efficient
There's
recube.
no vig on the gammon.
No vig.
Exactly.
No vig on the cube. So they're not going to return the cube very quickly. So you should be doubling faster when they're 3 away and 2 away. I always said that about 2 away. I didn't say it that much about 3 away, but Kit Woolsey was with me yesterday doing commentary, and he really pounded that into me.
He explained his logic related to that.
Yeah. I found out that Kit's a pretty smart guy. Aside from the fact that he's won a few dozen tournaments, written several books,
Yeah.
he's actually smart anyway. He was my first professional teacher.
There you go.
Took lessons from him back in the 90s.
There's wisdom. Whenever you play Kit, he'll talk under his breath, and there's all nuggets of wisdom.
Yeah,
there.
he's amazing.
I played him about, I think, in San Jose in 17 or 18, and he said, and he looks aloof, but he says, People underestimate the race all the time. People underestimate, in decision making.
So Alan took a long time to give a cube that Joe dropped in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Although Joe had all that time to think about
To
it while
think
Alan,
about it
yeah.
and exactly do all his calculations. So.
But I agree with the cube action. I would have doubled and I would have passed.
If anybody who's won we need the next round's at 3:30, I guess.
Win or lose, Matt Kogeyer. And a boy.
Who'd you play, Matt?
Kimon, a tough match.
Simone?
Yeah.
Here, I'll let somebody more intelligent than me speak. No, you come. I'm all set. Yeah.
Thank you. Always a pleasure to have you around, GL.
You have to slide the mask down.
Thank you, GL Harvey, for joining me. Maybe it's my breath, but he left. Saba, are you a winner or a loser? A loser. Sorry to see it. You're one of my picks. You made me a liar. I said he's one of the most winning players in backgammon. He loses. All right, I'm going to be joined by Matt Kogeyer. We were just talking about you. We were mentioning
I hope it was good.
ugly people that we
Good
know.
things.
People
Okay.
that are unattractive and funny looking.
What are you eating? You can't eat that. Can they hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Let's hope so.
I want to clarify, he was talking to his dog, not me.
Okay.
Look at this roll. How do you not make 2 points?
What else can you do?
You can make 1 point.
Got to do this.
Yeah, you got to do this.
So ace is pretty nice.
Keeps you in the game.
Yeah, keeps
Doesn't really
you.
make you a great game, but it keeps you in it.
Keeps you. I mean, it's not a bad game. You could win a priming game. It's hard to win a priming game when you're closed out. And if you make an anchor, you can't get closed out.
I'm going to have to write that one down.
I mean, it's kind of important.
This is Master of the Obvious sitting next to me.
It's obvious, but somehow players don't always do it. So, following that vein, you can just slot your prime, and you got 3 covers if you get missed.
Oh, 6 is big here.
That does
Huge
not
roll.
miss.
That was
Yeah,
he doesn't roll a 6 game, maybe over the other way. Now it's over the other way. Now
I
it's
think this is too good. Yeah,
too good to
yeah,
double.
yeah.
Too
It
good
looks
to
like
double.
it's a play on. The 3 hitting is super strong, and even if you don't,
You're still
you're
winning.
gonna run past unless you roll 2-1, double 1, or double 2,
Yeah.
which mostly make the 7 point. So
And he rolled the 3,
Yeah.
proving why it was too good.
yeah,
Do you bring the 5 down? I do. Can't get hit. Why not slot the 8?
I guess so. No, I don't think you want to do this.
No.
You
well,
don't.
he's
Well,
thinking about attacking on the ace if he rolls
Right.
it at 1.
right. But he's gonna have some problems in the outfield
Yeah.
also.
Yeah. It's still too good, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
By too good, what Matt means is that if you double, you win a point, but if you don't double, you're very likely to win 2 points. And Alan did not
There is-
agree. He
There is
cashed.
some risk in rolling that you could get hit, but you win a lot of gammons with 4 men back, so
Yeah.
I would, take the risk.
Not only that, it would be nice to win 2 points at that score, but winning
It's always
1
nice
point's
to win
pretty
2
good.
points, but 1 point is better than losing a point.
Right. And being 4 away is a very efficient score to be, because if you double and win a gammon, you win the match. So it makes your double much more serious, and it makes the play better.
Double 5s, pretty good roll. So he's 4 away, yeah. So we're gonna see a cube on most numbers.
Unless he comes in with both, you should see a
Yeah.
cube. And he did.
That's good enough to hold off a
do, you,
cube.
do you make the ace point here, or
Yeah.
what do you- I think you do,
At most scores you make the ace point, so I guess yeah.
especially with
He's
those
got
2
all
blots
those
out
blots. Yeah, all the blots.
there. And now
Now you just roll.
we were talking about the other guy doubling, and now he
Makes
is
the
right,
3 point,
clearly
improving the
right.
board, keeping all the points. Don't leave any blots.
Look how
and
quickly
just
he
bring
made
attackers into
Yeah.
the zone.
Look how quickly Joe realized he was too good.
Yeah.
Wow.
3 is a good number.
And down. Don't be afraid of ghosts.
Yeah, I guess you like the 4 in case he comes in with a 5. You have a 4 to hit.
I would attack on the 2 now if I rolled a 6.
Sure.
I'd make the
That's
2.
a great number.
Make
yeah.
the 2.
That's
A
one
lot of
his
people would
best.
make the 5 point there, but not when you're blitzing.
No, just denying him from making an anchor. You know, again, if he makes an anchor, he can't get closed out. You want to close out.
Get another
That closes the board.
No. Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought he was going to hit the other checker.
Yeah, he started to, but
Yeah.
then he saw that you can close the board.
I wanted to grab his arm, but from here.
And it's actually a backgammon would actually end the match.
What are the backgammon odds here?
I think it's like 16%, maybe.
That's a number I'm very bad.
I don't actually know. I don't actually know, but it's significant now. With four closed out, it's quite significant.
It's significant, in your opinion, is 15%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's enough. It's enough to start playing for it.
Yeah.
You know.
Plus the fact your opponent's board is too scary.
Yeah.
Scared. By the way, people forget about that.
I mean,
The other side of the board matters.
could be almost 20%. I don't know. I think it's less than 20, but enough that I would play for it.
No, this is not a good roll for winning backgammons or
No,
gammons.
you need
Need to get some checkers off. This
yeah,
is a
that's
great
a
roll.
Great roll.
That might be one of his best.
Sure. 3-2. Clearing the 6. Very safe. Great spares. You should. Well,
Playing legal
okay.
moves.
Yeah.
So he's right to correct it and let
Alan-
the guy roll.
Alan would. It's responsible moves, isn't it? I don't think it's legal moves.
I thought this is a legal moves tournament.
No, this is a responsible moves.
Really?
tournament. Yes.
Oh, I like that. So he could have.
He could have rolled.
He could have rolled and not given the guy his roll.
Yeah.
Wow. And I would have. If that's the rules, that's the way I would play. And if anybody thinks I'm being a jerk because of it, I think they're being a jerk to call me a jerk. I play by the rules. I don't expect my opponents to give me any slack, and I won't give them any slack.
Mhm.
Because you respect the game. It's not about being nice.
I think he needs like quadruple 6s to have a chance. Tough to roll
Yeah.
quadruple 6s with
So
two
it's
dice.
going to be go to Crawford, which means that when one player is 1 point away from winning, the other player can't double for one game. So when Joe's winning, if he wins, assuming he wins 2 points this game, and he has, it's 1 away, 4 away. Now here's the big thing that you have to understand. At 1 away, 4 away, of course, Joe doesn't care if he wins a gammon because he only needs 1 point. But does he really care if he loses a gammon? Does it matter if he loses a gammon? Well, if he loses a gammon, his opponent has 9, and he's going to double on the first roll, and you're playing for the match. But if he doesn't lose a gammon, his opponent has 8. His opponent doubles on the first roll, and you're not playing for the match. So a gammon really does matter. He doesn't want to get gammoned. And that's why Alan should play more aggressively to try to win gammons, and Joe should play a little bit more carefully to try not to get gammoned.
Yeah.
And it's important to think about this before the first roll of the game because it actually changes your opening moves.
Yeah. That all sounds right to me. Making the anchor was very big for Joe. I mean, it's not exactly an anchor, but it won't prevent you from getting closed out, but it's way better than having 2 guys on the ace point.
The number one way to help prevent yourself from getting gammoned is to make an anchor, especially a high anchor on your opponent's side of the board.
Yeah. The 18 point is not quite as good as the 20 point, because you can still get closed out this way. But
it's pretty darn good.
It's pretty good, yeah. You like having it, and you like not having anybody back in Alan's board. 6-5, you just run. You could try to do something creative in some situations, but probably not here.
Do you make the bar or do you play?
Oh man, I think I come off the 18, right?
Nice play, because you're
Yeah.
winning the race, and you just want to race when you need 1 point.
Are you winning the race? I think you're winning the race. You're up to. No, you're not. Yeah, you are winning the race.
He's counting
You're
it
up
now,
you're down 10.
and this is all about the
down 8.
race.
You're up 11 pips after the roll. So
And you want to be racing when you
if
don't care
make
about
the-
gammons.
Yeah, if you make the bar or do something like that, you have like pretty awkward sixes where like you might leave a shot, and you might get trapped on the 18 point. Like if he comes out with the back checker, then you're just stuck on the 18. I think if you do this, all your rolls play, right? You have most numbers make the 4 point.
Yeah,
You don't. You make the 3 point.
I don't see too many bad rolls.
6-5 is pretty bad. 6-5 would be, but you can clear the 15 with 6-5. So it's hard to find a bad number.
Yeah, 6-3 makes the 2 point. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. And if you can't find bad numbers, that means it's a good play, probably.
Yeah, you're winning the race. You don't want to get stuck on the 18. If he rolls, I mean, if he rolls 6-5, he's even in the race. Okay. If he rolls double 6, you wish you had made the bar point, but that's only one roll out of 36.
So what Matt is doing is illustrating a theory that I've always talked about. Good players do roll better. They do have more luck because they put their checkers in positions where they have fewer bad rolls and more good rolls. So it seems like they're rolling better. It's because they put the checkers in the right places.
That is true. You like to think about your next roll and create good rolls for yourself and minimize bad rolls. and
Right.
create bad numbers for your opponent and
Right.
minimize his good rolls.
So the luck factor should be better for better players.
Yeah. I guess. I guess it works that way.
It really doesn't.
no,
it really
it
doesn't work
is.
that way.
No, it does, right?
No, they will
Doesn't
be
it?
better luck in real life, but the way she measures it is only how much you gained in equity or lost in equity
I see.
based on the average roll, which doesn't take into
So
account
you need less
how
of
good
a
you've
lo-
made your
right,
position.
Right.
So it really doesn't show up
2-6,
by XG.
Okay, he's got to come out, I guess.
I think so.
I mean, he's still losing the race, but what else is he gonna do? Just stay back there forever?
Yeah. 6s and 1s is 24 numbers, and he got it. But there's
Does he
some
even
risk.
hit?
There's some risk.
What happens if you just make the 4 point? I mean,
Is he up enough in the race?
probably not. You probably
Yeah.
probably
I
not
think the
up
hit's
enough
right.
to probably just hit.
Yeah. This is very strong now for Joe. 6-4. I would.
You can't play safe actually.
You can
I
play
mean,
pretty
you can-
safe.
You can go to the 5 point. That just leaves 4-6. But I think making the 4 point, yeah, you leave. How many numbers you leave? You leave like
And the crowd yells,
seven
"Make the
numbers.
floor." That's
What
Carter.
happens if you
Carter
just go
is
to
a
5
crowd.
point?
He's a one-man crowd.
I mean, if you go to 5 point, it's pretty safe, right? You're winning the race. What if you just don't get hit?
This is my play.
Yeah, I think it's a good
And you know
play.
why? Because Carter makes the other play.
It looks like. I mean, the other way, you're leaving 6 numbers, right? No, 7 numbers. No, 6 numbers. 6 numbers. This is only 2 numbers.
I just think you make this play and nothing could go wrong.
If he doesn't roll 4-6,
I like this
yeah,
play.
I think it's a good
I like
move.
this play.
Oh, 4-6.
You're going to hear something you'll never hear again or never heard before. Carter was right. Thanks for walking through the front here. Appreciate that.
4-1. I lost track of the race, but it looks pretty close now.
Do you know John O'Hagan's trick on the race?
I think you make the 9 and go to the 5 point.
You know the
because
race trick with John
No,
O'Hagan?
no.
If you're keeping a running count and you hit from the 12 point,
I
you
know,
gain
I know
12.
that. I know that trick.
But maybe the people listening didn't.
Okay.
And if you hit from the 24, you gain 24 pips. If you hit off the 7, you gain 7 pips. It's
Yeah.
really good for your running counts.
Yeah, if you like to do a running count, that is a good trick.
You're
can
one of the few
also-
people I know that keeps a running count. A lot of the time.
Yeah, I mean,
To be,
You know, it's like I didn't intend to like do it all the time, but it's kind of like I just started.
become
and,
a
like,
habit.
Yeah, it's like if anybody like counts blackjack, like
Yeah.
when you start out doing like blackjack counting, it seems like there's all these numbers and it's like a crazy thing, and then like after you do it, it's almost hard not to do it. Like
I know what you mean.
you just
In
you-
gin
yeah.
rummy, I have the same thing about
Yeah.
memorizing cards.
Right. That was a good hit. Yeah. 2-1 hits back.
Wow.
Every roll is a joker.
Every roll is a joker. And we're sitting here joking.
4-2, you can hit on your deuce point, but that's pretty. Yeah, I think I like something like it could have gone 6-4 actually, or at least considered.
Well, if Joe hadn't left him that 4-6, it would be a whole different match.
It would. It would. I assume you come up to get that checker seeing daylight, so you can get out with a 6. You don't really want to be stuck on his 2-point.
And me, I would probably come off the 13 to get more covers.
Yeah.
But he.
But you're
made
not
good
adding
play.
that many more covers by coming to the 12, right? You add a 5-3, which makes the ace already.
All right. This
You also
is a
get double 6 to cover by doing this, by
big
the
roll. Big roll. He's got a cover, and he
way.
does.
4 covers.
And the 3 comes around. Or
Um,
down. Or down.
yeah, you either go to the 12 or the 10 point. I'm not totally sure which one is better,
The
but
advantage of the 10 is you're more robust. You spread your checkers out more.
yeah, this way you get.
This
You
way
get
you get
hit
hit.
on
Oh
6-5.
my God! How many jokers are there going to be in one game?
And the ace is totally duplicated. It's
One
only 11
game.
numbers.
He got
Ace.
it. He got it. And come
He
up.
hits that one. Yeah.
Come
yeah.
up all the way.
Come up. This way. No,
Nah.
this has got to be much better because you get a second chance at the second checker, and you get the other guy to the edge of the prime. And after a fan, it could actually be a gammon if he hits the second checker. Or I guess you just go to the 6.
I go to the 6.
You could go to the 10.
Yep.
I don't think you're leaving that many shots by going to the 10.
It doesn't
do
matter
get
if you
builders for
get
the
gammon,
bar.
so why not play big?
I mean,
nice play.
double ace is going to be a monster anyway.
Nice play. I love
Yeah,
that
yeah.
play.
No, good play. 2-5. This is going to be, okay, a safety.
A lot of hits here. There's a lot of hits.
hits.
And he's got to do it.
This one has to hit, yeah.
He
You got to
could make
hit.
the bar, but you got to hit.
If you make the bar, he's just going to close you out and then come out later.
You know what? Very good play by both players here, too.
Yeah. It's an
Excellent
excellent
play.
play.
Excellent play by both players. That's why we're streaming them. We knew we'd have a quality match here.
I think
You
you
slot
give
the bar?
the ace-6. Yeah, I think you do give it. I mean, you don't have to, but you want to win a gammon.
The gammon's
and-
bad. I slot the bar.
I don't know. It's not crazy not to give it because you're probably going to win anyway. So, you don't necessarily
I
need
used to
to
play
risk
2-3
it.
times a week with a guy
Mhm.
who I once hit him with a 1-6 from the bar, and he
Yeah.
never slotted the bar again for the next 15 years
Uh-huh.
until he passed away. He never once slotted the bar. I loved it. I knew that was gonna, and it's so critical to do it in
great.
so many times, so many situations.
Yeah. You almost always want to do it when you're behind in the race and your opponent has like a crash board.
Yeah,
But in this case, you're actually winning the race. So even if you roll 6-1, you're still like winning.
yeah.
It's not.
But
really...
a gammon's big here.
Yeah. But he is bringing builders. If he can manage to make his ace point, he can. Still can't get out.
He needs a 5 or 6 to get out. That's 20 rolls out of 36. He's favored every time, and he can't get it. He's
Yeah.
a big favorite to roll it in all those rolls.
There's an ace and a 4 hits. Now he has to come back with a hit, but I mean, he could get gammon, but he has to hit him off the edge. 4-6.
Oh, great roll for Allen.
That puts the gammon back on.
Oh, yes.
There's 2 checkers flying.
Yes.
And
We've had 9
5
swing
men
rolls.
outside.
We've had 9 swing rolls in this game.
Ace. Ooh.
It saves a lot of gammons.
Yeah, that was a monster ace.
If he'd have closed out with those 2 checkers, he'd have gotten gammons about 60% of the time here. And by making that ace point, his gammons go down to about 15%.
Something like that. Sounds about right.
He does not want to roll that again. That was practice. It would not be good. That's the bogey roll here is a 6-5, leaves the double shot.
5. Okay, clears the 5 point. He's Ellen is relatively safe here. Most of his 5s aren't going to be too bad, except for 6-5 and 5-1, 3-1. His aces are mostly safe also.
It's actually a good roll for Joe. He doesn't want to get gammoned here.
No,
that helped.
He likes to escape.
He liked that roll.
The main way you get gammoned is by
What'd you say about Gammon?
I said it never happens.
the main way you get gammoned is not by getting attacked, but by getting stuck on the ace and not being able to get out.
I do this and make the ace. It's risky, but I do it. You get a lot of gammons here.
If you don't do this,
You take 2
what's
off.
your other play? And
Take
then
2
you're
off.
then you're leaving just as many shots, and he's not on the bar.
Right, and you're not
Yeah.
kicking him off.
Right.
That's why I like that play.
Yeah.
So it sounds like we disagree, but we agreed.
Right.
Wrong.
Okay, this is pretty scary, right? It's like he's a favorite to win a gammon, I think. Definitely now.
Oh, now he needs an ace.
Yeah.
He needs an ace.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's pretty darn good. There's a backgammon involved.
There is a backgammon. Backgammon only matters if it's 10-8,
Yeah.
not 10-7.
Backgammon doesn't matter at all. Okay, it's a gammon. No matter what, it's a gammon. 2-1,
Yeah, this
2-1.
is a gammon.
Automatic gammon. Come on, try and get off of it. Want to see you do it. When you have 2 checkers out there, it's impossible. You got to have 1 at least in the outer board.
Yeah, you can't get 4 crossovers.
Yeah.
Or
You
5,
can't get 5 crossovers
in one
with
roll.
doubles.
Right.
In my game, you can. In Pineapple Bluff Gammon, we use 3 dice, and if you roll triples, you have to move 6 times.
Okay.
All right, we got a match now. We got a fight.
gonna be
Now it's post
10-9.
Crawford, which means that the trailer, or Allen in this case, can double on the first roll, and that's why winning the gammon's so big now. It's like double match point. They're going to play for the match immediately. However, Joe's got a free drop, which means that if Allen doubles and Joe
5-1.
has a
So
bad
he should
position,
split here. This is one of those scores where it's correct by a mile to split.
right, because you can't gain.
Yeah, if you
He either does
slot,
real good or real bad.
if you
and-
slot, you never cover it.
yeah, that's right.
It never gets covered.
Right. If he hits it, that's good for him, and he takes the cube. If he misses it, he drops the cube.
Right.
So you're never supposed to slot there. He should know that. He's a good enough player to know that. I'm going to rub that in his face later. And it's not a small thing.
Yeah, usually on the opening roll it's like very close, but this is like one of the scores
Yep.
where it's actually not. It's close at almost every score except for post Crawford.
Right. Except for post Crawford where he has a free drop.
Right,
If he doesn't have a free drop, then you slot.
Sure. How many are left?
All of them.
Okay, so he can make the 4 point
He can make the 5. He can make the 20.
double match point. So making the 20 is usually good to save gammons, but you don't actually care that much if you get gammoned.
Please don't tell me you make Carter's play.
You can make the 4 point. I would think making the 4 maybe. That way you have
Making the 4 wasn't on my list either. That was Matt's play.
I mean, you want to improve your board as fast as possible, and if you make the 4, you have the 5 slotted, and maybe you make the 6-5-4 very quickly.
That wasn't even on my list. I gotta learn that play.
If you make the 5, it takes you longer to make a strong board. I mean, of course you could get hit.
So at this score,
6-2?
gammons don't matter. You're playing
Right.
what's called DMP. All you care about is how do I win the game. I don't care if I lose or win a gammon.
Right. And Joe is in pretty good shape. He's leading the race. He has everybody escaped. You like to play racing games when you're at DMP. And Alan does have... There are some gaps, so if Alan can hit a shot as Joe is coming home, we'll have a pretty good chance.
This is an ugly little roll.
This looks like the first shot, right? There's no way to play it safe.
Is there logic to hitting off the
Yes.
ace and getting rid of him?
For sure. I mean, that would be my move.
That would be my move too. I hit him off the ace. Plus it unstacks the 6.
You have to, I mean, if that checker
it's a fewer
lives,
shots.
yeah, if that checker lives, he's going to be shooting at blots roll after roll after roll after roll, right?
And it's the fewest
And
shots.
if he
You're
rolls
only
like
leaving
5-6 here,
Uh-huh.
4-6, 4-5, double 5, double 4, you're kind of happy that he comes in high.
I try to stay as high as possible when I play.
The race is. What is the race? Is it really that good?
Not that good.
Yeah, I don't know that it's like super strong, but I do think that you want to unstack your 6-point and, you know, get him to come in higher in your board.
He made our play. Good,
Yeah.
good going, Joe. We think it's right,
2-6.
especially when you don't get hit.
Yeah.
Slot the 2.
You can just make the 7-point, right? You want to build a strong prime very quickly, and I don't think he would hit you if he rolled an ace.
Oh, yeah. The
If he rolled
score,
a
you're
two-
right.
If he rolled a 2-1, he wouldn't hit because he has a blot in his board,
Here's
right?
another beautiful roll.
Yeah, this is not good either.
Let's stack it up, baby.
Yeah, safe play. Safe is better than volunteering a shot. Or
Four forehead.
okay, he's got a board now.
Hit and make.
Yeah, it's the only legal safe play actually. Oh no, he did. He could have cleared the 10. So this one, I don't think you want to leave a blot.
You go to the 18.
I don't. Well, if you do that, you don't have a last one. Is the thing, right? And then if he rolls like, let's say a 5-1, 4-1, 3-1, 2-1, he can like clear his midpoint with tempo. On the other hand, yeah, what if you just go to like the 9-point? Like 13 to 9. Can he actually clear the midpoint? 5-1.
Something makes me
4-1,
want to
3-1.
make the 18 because of the timing.
Can he clear his midpoint if you go to the 9? What's he gonna have to clear it? It's only the ace coverage you're giving up, right? So if he rolls 5-1, 4-1, and 3-1, you're getting indirects instead of a direct. But
So your play is
I think 13 to 9.
13 to 9. Okay.
But I guess you should also count the race, right? The race is maybe not so clearly won. So maybe making the 18 is also a play.
I love the 18. I just instinctively think it just feels and looks right for me with
White
this
is-
timing.
What is down 10? 10 and
We all
18
agree you
more
don't
is
come up with the
28.
23 because that's your catcher.
Is down 32, 30, 30 minus double 5. White is down 10 pips after the roll. Shows up 10. Maybe you do make the 18. You know, you're getting off the block. If he rolls like a 6-1, 6-2, 6-2. No, you don't want to. You don't want to get. You don't want to leave the blot and not make the 18 because then if he rolls an ace, you have no returns. Making the 18 is like totally reasonable, I think. Right? You're gonna have
play.
you're gonna have like a lot of. This is also like
This takes
Yeah.
some pressure off the midpoint, though. It allows him to move one checker off the midpoint if he needs to.
maybe
Good roll.
maybe
Good roll. Makes the 4. Very nice, safe
Yeah.
roll.
double 3s.
This is why I like the 18. He's running out of time.
He's running out of time. Yeah. Yeah, making the 18 made sense, I think.
He could still leave that checker back and go to the
The race
3-point.
is very close.
Well, if the race is close, this has to be right then.
Yeah, the race is very close now.
Then this has to be right. You
Yeah.
gotta play for
I
a
think it's
chance
like
to win the race.
5 pips after the roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you should have made the 18 with the race as close as it is, yeah. Here he can
Wow.
play a single checker.
I just-
Or
bring it
I
in.
mean,
Bring it in.
Yeah, I think you have to keep the prime.
Yeah.
The race is too close to
And you don't want to waste pips by going behind.
No, you can't, yeah.
Eight. Nope.
3-1.
Bring it in.
Yeah. Joe is in very good shape. But a 6 would make it a close game again.
Oh,
Double
there goes the
5
race.
cannot clear the back point.
is that a great roll or a bad roll?
It's a good roll, I think. I think it's a good roll.
Now, do you bring it in or do you keep the builder? I bring it in. I
I
bring it in. I just say, okay, I'm going to give him a shot later. One shot. That's it for the match.
I would clear the 8, yeah.
Yep, I would too.
I mean, if you go to the ace twice, yeah, you've got the strip points outside and you're running out of spares
Yep.
also.
This is my play. You're very highly likely to leave a shot, but you're not likely to get hit. Uh-oh, come out.
Comes out, makes
And
the board.
A 2 would be pretty big for Joe here.
How about a 6 up?
Oh,
No, okay.
slot the 2.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is clear. Now you just run off the front plate checker.
Yeah. You have to do that.
A lot of shots here. A lot of 6s are bad.
Yeah, but most of the time when he leaves a shot, he's going to be able to move both checkers off and
Minimize the shots.
yeah, minimize shots. And also, Alan may have to break first, like now.
I think he has to stay.
I think you keep the board, right? You really want to break up your board?
Yeah.
It's gonna be really hard to win after you break up the board.
I think it'd be harder to win if you run.
But how do you win this game?
I'll show you.
Now
I'll show
got
you.
the open
I'll
six.
show you how to win. I'll show you how to win. 2-something is how you win. Big roll.
I think 2-something would be better if you had the 6-point now.
Well, no question about it. Oh, he flunked. That's the roll of the match right there, probably.
It's gonna be
Probably,
hard to win from here.
probably over now. Now I leave 3 checkers on the 6-point.
Yeah, I believe so. Race is not gin.
Yeah, so you get a checker off. You only leave a shot with 6-5. If you take one off, you leave a shot with 6-1 and 5-1, and you don't get a checker off.
if the race is gin, you should go 6-4. But
Uh-huh. I agree.
It's not gin here.
I agree. Again, leave 3 checkers.
Yeah.
But now the race is getting ginish.
Well, he also may be forced to leave,
Yeah.
so that's another consideration. Race is still not gin.
He
I mean,
wasn't forced to leave there, by the way.
I mean, if he rolls double 6, it's not like totally gin. You know,
And
it's getting closer.
he can still roll 6-1 and 5-1 right now.
Yeah, 6-1 and 5-1.
Oh, that's a match.
That will end.
A very
the
fine match. Hard fought by both players.
Yeah.
I like their play. I like their attitude. Congratulations, Joe Urso. And Alan, Is it a single elimination tournament? I didn't see the format.
It's a single elimination tournament, but there are rebuys. So
Oh,
if he
rebuy.
wants
So
to
you
rebuy,
can buy back in. Matt,
Yeah.
thank you so much for your commentary. Excellent as usual. Good luck in your next round.
thank
And
you.
we'll stay tuned, and I'm going to go look and see who to stream next. So stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more great play and action here. You won't believe the quality of players here. Let me just name again for those who were late the seeded players. Mochi, Michi, there's a team, huh? Akiko, Petco, Rogers, Hall, Sachs, Russell, Woolsey, Gardner, Wells, MCG, Munich, Trencher, Nesvat, Kimon, Victor, and Shirok. By the way, the Shirok is the name that you probably didn't recognize, but he won the mega jackpot, beating some really great players, and one little guy next to me he beat along the way as well.
Yeah.
So we'll be back shortly, and stay tuned. A lot of action all weekend.
Stay tuned.
Thanks,
Smash
Matt.
that like button. Subscribe.
Hit the like button, subscribe, all that stuff, yes. No, I thought it was okay because the race was posted up. I thought it was. I think we missed some hits earlier. He was playing a little bit. Then
What is the flight number of the American Airlines flight from LAX to Miami right
Yeah,
now?
the race was posted up.
It arrived at 1 p.m. Google can do this. You know this. What's the credit number? 2149. Okay. Okay, if they can get it until, yeah. Hey, you want to go to lunch? Sure, where do you want to go? Go somewhere healthy?
I think I love that idea. Maybe we do dinner, but I think I'm just gonna go back in the room and make some things. Make some green tea. I think let's have dinner with the girls.
No, it sounds good. I love that.
What now?
Well, because I think they're doing rebuys, so it's not going to be, it's going to just be a redraw.
It's like a play into the first round, like in New Orleans.
So, yeah, so. And you put button back.
So you would have been the prime.
I would have got him at 4-6.
You know, of course, I'm kicking myself after that, like, because the game was a few more rolls, and I'm like, if I had a 5 prime, I'd be in a stronger position with the exchanges. But, you know, 6 hours.
You would get men, you would get him back, you get you.
But I would have been, yeah, I know, but I would have been in a much better position with the exchange of hits, and I'm like, maybe that's 6 numbers. It was 6 numbers versus 2. I was like, yeah, that's triple the amount. And I thought I had like so many numbers I would make.
But you build anyway, so, yeah. I got you.
Anyway, it was I thought it was, I guess everyone thought he should have stayed topped up. I thought he should have stayed back. I was not.
Yeah, my bags are. That's why I wanted to see.
But like, that's better to make the kickball on the fire when he's trying to, because it's like, it's almost like crashing.
But I had to go, I was like 3-2. Everyone was okay with it.
Oh, yeah, that was, it had to do because you won the block.
Yeah. I didn't know there's anything. Down about 6.
back today. What if say goodbye to safe answer? What if we're hard to find? What if we lost our minds? What if we let them fall behind? They never found. And when the lights start flashing like a photo booth, and the stars exploding, we'll be fireproof. My youth is yours, tripping on skies and waterfalls. My youth is yours, run away now with the rabbit. My youth is yours, the truth's so loud and bright. My youth is yours. What if we start to drive? What if we close our eyes? Speeding through red lights into paradise. Cause we've no time for getting old. What a body, time and souls. Cross our fingers, here we go. Oh, oh, oh. When the lights start flashing like a photo booth, and the stars exploding, we'll be fireproof. My youth is yours, tripping on skies and waterfalls. My youth is yours, run away now with the rabbit. My youth is yours, the truth's so loud and bright. My youth is yours. My youth is yours. What would they say? What would they do? Would it be trouble if they knew? I'm trying hard to make you see. All that you are is all that I need. I know that it's a secret, and I gotta keep it, but I want the lights on. Yeah, I want the lights on. And I don't wanna run away anymore. Leave the lights on, leave the lights on. I know that it's a secret, and I gotta keep it, but I want the lights on. Yeah, I want the lights on. And I don't wanna run away anymore. Leave the lights on, leave the lights on. dying, shouldn't hurt you. Hear 'em crying. Can you practice what you preach? Or would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us and some guidance from above. 'Cause right now people have me questioning, where is the love? What's wrong with the world, mama? People living like they ain't got no mamas. The whole world's addicted to the drama, only attracted to the things that'll bring you trauma. Overseas, yeah, we're trying to stop the terrorism, but we still got terrorists here living in the USA, the big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. But if you only have love for your own race, then you only leave space to discriminate, and to discriminate only generates hate. And when you hate, then you're bound to get irate. Man, this is what you demonstrate, and that's exactly how it works and operates. When you gotta have a love just to set it straight, take control of your mind and meditate. But you still gravitate to the love, y'all, y'all, the love, y'all, y'all. 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 People killing, people dying, shouldn't hurt you. Hear 'em crying. Can you practice what you preach? Or would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us and some guidance from above. 'Cause right now people have me questioning, where is the love? In my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we had, the love we shared, this is what we're waiting for. In my mind, in my head, this is We would walk on the sidewalk, innocent. Remember, all we did was get from each other. But the night was warm, we were both young. All around, wind blows, we would only hold on to let go. Blow a kiss, fire a gun, we need someone to lean on. Blow a kiss, fire a gun, we need someone to lean on. Blow a kiss, fire a gun, we need someone to lean on. Blow a kiss, fire a gun, oh, we need somebody to lean on.
I tell you that I miss you. So high up we never came down. Never had a chance to take it slow. You hit me like a tornado, and I never knew the real you. I know that it's been a long and winding road, and I've been jumping over mountains for you, my dear, my dear. I don't wanna lose you. I don't wanna tell you that show me all your love and what's in you. But you ain't taking some left when everything was alright. I can't get searching anymore, searching for the real you. I've been looking down for the moment we went wrong. I wouldn't lie if you came around. I tell you that I miss you. So high up we never came down. Never had a chance to take it slow. You hit me like a tornado, and I never knew the real you. I know that it's been a long and winding road. I've been jumping over mountains for you, my dear, my dear. I don't wanna lose you. I don't wanna tell you lies that show me all your love and what's in you. But you ain't taking
Very nice speech. You know what? Really nice. Joe will laugh all the time. Gary will laugh all the time. I was there with David Welch. I think that's another 5:30 to play again. I can't. I can't stay Good luck, Bill. I also remember you're an author. You write books.
I'll put you in the next one. In the next one.
Ay, no.
Ese es el sonido de alguien que perdió...
Mi tarjeta de débito.
Sí, su tarjeta de débito.
¿Dónde la dejé?
No en la gasolinera, o en el cajero, o en la capota de tu carro. Si tuviera la Chase Mobile App, usaría bloqueo de tarjeta.
Espera, ¿podría bloquear mi tarjeta?
Ajá, simplemente unos toquecitos en su teléfono y... Ese sonido, eso es tranquilidad con Chase.
La aplicación Chase Móvil está disponible para algunos dispositivos móviles. Se pueden aplicar cargos por mensajes y datos. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. miembro de FDIC.
You think I had it all right? Have I lived as I should? I never took the time to lay my heart on the line.
Okay, Phil Simborg back here in Miami with the first round, again, a first round match in the tournament. I can't see the scoreboard, so I'm going to go fix it. Okay, Phil Simborg back. Now you can see the scoreboard. We've got two very fine players, Steve Chireau, who most people don't know, but they won the mega jackpot yesterday, beating Mochi in the finals. He beat MCG before that. He beat Kimon. He beat Joe Urso in the first round. This is a giant killer. This is his third or fourth tournament ever. He played in the New York Metro Open last year. He's from New York, and he won that tournament. So this guy is really talented. He's playing an old pro and a very close old friend of mine, Herb Roman from Chicago. Of course, Steve is from New York. And Herb, I used to say for a long time, he's the best player in the world that never won a tournament until he went to South America recently and won one in Argentina. But Herb's a fine player. I played Chouette with him for 40 years, and I know his game. He will often play around 4 PR and under. I would say he's the favorite based on PR, and I would make Steve the favorite based on results. This guy doesn't lose. He just he sits down and doesn't care who he plays, and he wins. So it's really, really exciting to have these two players. Now, we have a tremendous number of giants and world-class players, and here we are streaming these two. That shows you how tough the field is. I think this is just a great matchup, and they were ready to go at the right time. But we do have, I did the Calcutta. I seeded the players. My number one seeded team was Mochi Michi. And then the rest are not in any kind of order, but we had Kiko, Petco, Rogers, and Hall from England, Saxon, Russell, Woolsey, Gartner, Wells, MCG, Munich, Trencher, Nesvat, Kimon, and Victor and Chireau. So Chireau was one of my seeded players for a very good reason. Okay. You can see that the clock is not running, and I'm going to fix that. There's something wrong with the... Oh, there it is. It is running on Steve's side. That's a good play. Five, 2. We got Prime versus Prime. Very close, tough game. This is a very, very bad roll, and it should end the game. I don't think it's too good to double. I think it's double pass. I would just turn that cube and pass if I were him. He could be too good. You know what? Maybe he'll roll. If he rolls a 4, he's going to get a bunch of gammons. He's probably right to roll here. It was a huge pass. So you might roll just to see if you roll a 4 and might win some gammons. There is some risk, though. If Steve rolls double 3, he's going to be very sorry he didn't double. But I like that. I like that decision on Herb's part. Again, he can't lose too much, but he's going to cash. I like this cash. Okay, Herb is leading 1-0. What, that was a close game, and then he rolled an anti-joker. Double 6 is a killer roll. Ruined his game, ruined his timing, ruined his prime, ruined his life. It was a ruiner. Did I mention that it was a bad roll?
You should start.
All right, 5-2. For those of you who don't know, we're using a chess clock. You have every move, you got 12 seconds where your clock and time does not tick off. Then you have, for an 11-point match, you have 22 minutes total. And if you use that up, and your clock goes to 0, you lose the match. People do time out from time to time. Even great players time out from time to time. Double force is a great roll. He can make his 5-point, he can make his 2-point, or he could run. If you're up in the race, you just run. But where's the last one? In every case, the last one is ugly. I probably would break my 8-point and just go 8-4. But it's not pretty. That's Herb's play. Over the last 40 years I've been playing Herb, we probably bet on plays 200-300 times, and I can't say I've come out ahead. Probably about even. He might have a little bit of an edge. And you know how modest I am. If I was clearly better, I would say so. Modesty has never been one of my faults. I do not see the comments on the YouTube, but I will see a text if you want to contact me at 312-543-0522. If you've got a problem, question, suggestion, I'm all ears. I'm going to check my phone right now, see if I have any texts. No, I don't, but don't be shy. I'd love to hear from you. I'm a runner. I like this play only because every other play looks worse. The key to finding the best play in backgammon is comparing it to the other plays. It's only the best play if it's better than your alternatives. So if you've got 12 bad alternatives and one is less bad than the others, that's the right play. It's easy to find plays when they're all good. It's tougher when they're bad. I think this is an aggressive double and a very easy take. The hit is big there. I thought it was a wonderful double and he should have passed. Isn't that what I said? 6-5 is a great roll. 3-point. Wow. Beautiful roll. Herb wants to get those back checkers moving. He also doesn't want his opponent to anchor. He's not going to anchor with one checker. You can't move the back checkers. Sixes don't play on the other side, so he could have killed sixes, bring it in, but he's better off leaving it spread. He has more flexibility this way. He has more ways to make the 1 point or hit him off the 1 point if he comes in, which would be his goal, to blitz. He wants 5s and 4s to get out. He has to go. He can't make the ace point. because you can get stuck and crash. He's making the right play. No, Herb. All right, he thinks he can roll a 2, 4, or 5. I would have come out, but I can see the logic of that play. Came out just fine. This is going to be a big game for Herb. There's a lot of gammons here. Plays itself to the 6 point. Herb only has double fours and double sixes don't play. Double fours is the only bogey. That's the right play. That way, if he rolls double sixes, he doesn't leave a shot. You always worry about what happens if I roll double sixes. So he's right to play 6 to 5. Herb is a very methodical player. He hated to play with the clock for years. He hated it because he's a slow player. And he's learned to adjust. See, he made sure his double sixes were good, and they're very, very good here. One more. I understand they're playing responsible moves in this tournament. That means if your opponent makes an illegal play, you can condone it. You can leave it, or you can change it if you think it's to your advantage. He would love to see Steve come in now, and he didn't. Now he needs a 1 or a 2 to avoid leaving a shot. He's going to leave a shot. So first you play what's forced. One of those is forced. That's forced. One more off the 4 is forced. One off the 3 is forced. And then decide. Okay, he's already decided to leave one more shot and get another checker off, which I think is good against this board. And he's going to win more gammons that way. He would have been hit the other way. That proves that he made the right play. All right, it's going to be a big lead for Herb after this game. He's almost certain to get a gammon. All right, I would give up. He's given up. It's automatic gammon. Automatic gammon. Okay, 4-0. 5-0. 5-0. Change the scoreboard. There he goes. He's reaching for it. Herb is an engineer, and he acts like an engineer. He's very methodical in everything he does. He eats like a pig, but he works out 3 days a week and stays thin and stays in good shape. He eats healthy as can be, and then he has incredible desserts. But that's his style. He once told me that he knows all about Chinese food because he has Chinese food every day at lunch. Every day. At the same restaurant. I said, why? He said, because I like it. It's an interesting format to this tournament. If you lose in the first round, you could rebuy. And if you lose again, you go into the fighter's bracket or second chance, and you could still win the tournament with one loss. I like that. You get lots of action, lots of play. And if you happen to just get really unlucky one round, like drawing Mochi in the first round, and you get beat, you still can win the tournament. You're still alive. So I think it's the way it should be. Give more people a chance for their money. People came here from Japan, from England, from all over the world, all over the country, obviously. Why get knocked out immediately in one round because you got a bad draw or the guy rolled 3 double sixes? So I'm all for the format. I like it. Use the same format in L.A. I'll be in L.A. shortly after this tournament. Then I'll go to New York. New York's the biggest tournament in the United States. California is always one of the best. And this is becoming known as a classic already. It was the first time last year. That's not legal. Was it? Didn't he come off the 4-2 point? All right. Even if it's not legal, it plays. And I thought he came off the 2 point. I probably misread it. I think you just come down, take a little bit of a chance here. Otherwise, you're stacking too much and it's just ugly as can be. Again, I learned a lot from my friend David Wells. Don't make ugly plays. Play pretty backgammon. Make it look good. Now, this is ugly, but ugly play is pretty good when you're hitting. A lot of blots around the board, but if you don't hit, it's even uglier. He certainly is going to get hit. I would hit him on the outside. Hit him off the 11. Fewer return shots. I don't know. There's a lot of return shots everywhere. I don't blame him for taking his time on this one, but you are going to hit. I want to thank P40 for being a sponsor. Of course, I'm involved with P40. They are donating a board to the winner of the novice. Isn't that nice? I think it's very likely that the champion winner already has a good board, and probably even the advanced and intermediates have decent boards. So let's give a novice a really nice backgammon board, a P40. A classic, wonderful backgammon board that I helped design and have a piece of the company. There's so many nice boards out there. If I had all the money in the world, I'd probably own 50 boards. Some people love a leather board. Some people hate the clicking sound of the wooden boards in the P40. I love the clicking sound myself. I love heavy checkers. I like these metal checkers they're using. Some people hate them. It's all a matter of preference, but you can get whatever board you like. But I want to tell you this. Backgammon is a much more enjoyable game if you're playing on a high-quality board where the checkers fit right, move right, where it looks and feels good, where the colors are good. Good roll. How do you just not make the 4-point? No other play. No other play. This is so automatic. Herb would like to pop out with a 6. And not that, but he almost is forced to hit here. Well, you could come down for the mid. Actually, there's a good argument for unstacking the midpoint. If you start out the game with too many checkers on your 13 and your 6 and you'd like to get them moving, here's an opportunity to unstack. The other option is to hit. Now, I would hit if my opponent had builders to attack me, but I don't see that, so it's not really necessary to hit. I'm not sure about that play. It's not the play I would have made. For one thing, if you come down and he hits, she has to give up the bar point. I like doing that. Now, this is an aggressive double that I liked, and Herb dropped. Very good double. The other reason for that is he was losing 5-0.
Company?
Sure. You're not playing?
I finished.
You win already?
I won.
You won 2 matches or one?
Just one.
One. That a boy. Joe Russell's joining me.
You only play one in.
That's right. World champion Joe Russell. We've got Steve, the giant killer, from yesterday, and also the New York Open last year, and my buddy Herb Roman.
Best players never won a tournament in the U.S.
In the U.S. That's funny because he just won a Latin. I mentioned that too. I always said he was the best, but he won a big tournament down in Argentina.
Yeah, you can't say the best player never won a tournament anymore. You
That's right.
In the U.S.
I've been saying about that for Herb for years. I would favor Herb in this match. I said that at the beginning because he's a better PR player, and Steve doesn't have tournament. But you want to go by results. Here's a guy that doesn't know how to lose.
Won New York Open and won the Super Jackpot.
Yes, but he didn't beat anybody good in
also,
the Super Jackpot.
I think a student of Victor, right?
Pardon me?
He's a student of Victor's.
He told me no.
Really?
I had heard that, but he said no. He's a student of life. You know what he's going to do with the winnings for the Mega Jackpot?
Charity?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a class act. We need people like this. He's a Persian Jew, and we have a tremendous number of Persian Jews that love this game and play this game. We don't see a lot of them at tournaments. In L.A., there's a whole group of them just playing all the time.
Oh, yeah, sure. I used to run tournaments just for the Persians.
Yeah, I used to play with them out in some park. It's a beautiful place to play. And I never saw them come to the tournaments. So there's a whole underground of people who play a lot of backgammon. He's a money player. He's joining my clubs, Seven Spring in New York. And he says, I'm bringing 10 friends with me.
Really?
Nice guy, great guy.
What? Who's on top and who's on bottom?
Herb is on top.
That's what I thought from the last play that was probably the case.
Joe, I miss you. One of my dearest friends, one of my superheroes, Joe Russell. I'm so glad to have you here. And I'll be seeing you in LA soon, too.
Yeah.
How did you like my teaming you up with Steve Sachs in the Calcutta? Wasn't that fun?
Yeah.
I think that's great. The two guys that played together for how many years? Like me and Herb, 40 years maybe?
Right.
Yeah. And I think it was fun to team you guys up. All right.
You did a great job on the teaming.
Thank you. Thank you. I look like fun. Okay, what about this cube?
You sick?
I've always got a throat thing. I know. Joe Russell's paranoid about that. I'm not sick. I've always got cough and my asthma. What about this cube? Let's talk about this. So Herb's doubling. He's winning 5-1. You got to have a good position to double, and he does.
This is a solid cube.
Solid cube is it a take? I'll bet you money he takes at this score. This guy's got guts. Maybe too much guts sometimes, but it paid off before.
I don't know.
I bet you. Oh, he passed.
He passed. That checker on the ace point's a real liability. If it's on the midpoint or 8-point or 7-point.
So you agree with the pass?
I think it was a pass.
Very prudent play. I'm impressed. Plus the fact I'm getting to know this guy and his buddies. I like them. They're just neat people. Even for New Yorkers, they're nice people. I'm spending about half my time in New York, and I'm loving the city, and I'm loving the people.
When are you going back?
I'm going back the 9th of January for a couple weeks, right before the New York Open.
What's the day of the New York Open?
13th. New York Open, the biggest tournament in the country. 13th. Joe and I spent some time together in New York. We had a lot of fun. And now with the club there, we would even have more fun. I want you to spend more time in New York, and I want a piece of your action.
Maybe I'll come.
I want you to
Maybe
come.
I'll come even before you get there.
I'll get you set up. I'll get you a visitor's pass.
I'm committed to playing a lot of backgammon in January and into 2026.
That's fantastic. I'll be there too, and we'll have some good times together. Joe, one of the favorite things about Joe is he's not afraid to try new things. He's not afraid to play the variations. We played future gammon together. We really had fun with that. He plays Pasco gammon well. He plays all the variations, and the variations to me is where it's challenging because you don't just play by memory from reference positions. You got to use your brain, and Joe's got one.
I like this play much better than the other one.
Yeah, good play.
It helps you survive the attack.
And you should be attacked. He should hit.
Well,
I'm not sure. I guess hitting is wrong. That's not a bad play.
yeah, I think this is probably right.
Probably reasonable, especially when you're winning 6-1. You don't want to be too
If you'd had an extra,
spunky.
if you'd had an extra man on the 6-point, maybe a second spare, maybe you hit. But
If the
you don't-
score was reversed, I hit.
yeah,
What do you think of this format of being able to buy back and being able to win the tournament with a loss? You like it?
yeah, I like it. Just puts more money in the tournament.
Puts more money in the tournament and gives players like you a better chance.
Oh, and also people travel from all over the country to come. They don't want to lose their first match and be out.
Yeah. How sickening would it be to draw world champion Joe Russell in the first round after traveling 1,300 miles to get here? We have a couple world champions here. We got you, we got Mochi, Akiko, Nesbat. Am I missing somebody? That's it, I think. I think we have 4 world champions at this tournament. That's pretty impressive. Petko, who came in second. Twice. That's right. He lost to the Israeli, and who was the other one he lost to? I don't remember that. Perry Gardner is a semifinalist twice in Monte Carlo. This is trouble. This is real trouble. Is it too good to double? Is my only question. It's not whether it's a double. Is it too good?
It's definitely not too good. That's the answer to your first question.
Okay, then you should double. Why isn't he doubling? Didn't it look like a double to you? Wow, he rolled horribly.
I don't know. He's got a 6-1 lead. He's probably trying to be a little conservative.
Would you have doubled there, though? I would have. You lose your market if you roll a 4. If you hit loose and don't get hit back. He happened to roll a bad roll that did nothing. I would have cubed. Now the shoe's on the other foot.
What are you talking about?
He's thinking about doubling from the other side. His 2s are duped. There's one major reason why he wouldn't double. But Steve's actually thinking about doubling. If he didn't have duped 2s, he could. Just run and hope.
Just run and cube if you get missed.
Yep.
If the score, that it's a good chance that was a cube.
Yeah, he was thinking about it. Even though the 2s were
it's a
duped.
5-point board. I don't know. This is fine.
I would not have doubled.
Just play this and double if you get missed right here.
Yeah.
If he misses, unless he gets an ace, it's double pass. If it was an ace, he probably still has a take. Yeah.
Really? I'm sure of the double. I'm not sure of the take at this score.
I'm more sure of the take than the double. I think. Let me look at the race and see what the race is. So he's down 10. Yeah. Yes. He's down 10, and then he's up. Yeah, he's way ahead in the race. I don't think it's a double. I think you just make the point, and then you
You're saying Herb's way ahead in the race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Good call.
Hit and cover.
Yep, that's my play.
Hit and cover. Come both checkers off the 7-point. That was my gut reaction. May as well put him up. If he misses here, I still don't think it's a double, but I think it's the right play.
Doesn't have any direct coverage.
He could just lift, I guess, and, play safe, but
with the race where it is, I wouldn't do that. Just go for it. Even if you get hit, you can roll a 5 back.
yeah, this is ugly too. You got 2 checkers out of play, or partially out of play. No, that's not where it was.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. That was my play and Joe's play. Nice shot for Herb. Coming in, hitting there was huge.
Now a dance, it should be a cube for her. Now with cube for her.
Even at this score.
Yep.
I'll bet she doesn't.
I bet you wish he had.
Yeah, well, you think he could have thought he was too good? I don't think so. I think he just missed it. Because I'm with you. I thought it was a curve.
I don't think he thought he was too good. It's whether it was good enough or not.
Yeah.
I think it was good enough.
He just missed it. Now he could
Now
be
he's
too good.
Definitely too good.
Yeah. He doesn't have too many bad rolls, and he's going to win a lot of gammons. I'm sure Herb knows he's too good now. This is easy. 5 down and slide.
5 down and 4 to 3.
Right. Slide 4 to 3. Keep him double 5s is the only thing that hits him instead of a 5-4, which is twice as many rolls. Duplication is just a huge thing in backgammon. And in life. I got a friend that married the same woman 3 times. Talk about duplication.
My father married the same woman twice, and it wasn't my mother.
That's a good story. That's the second best story I've heard from you in a while. The other one we won't have to talk about right now, but it had something to do with the massage.
Well, now you're going to make people think.
No, it's nothing dirty. It has nothing to do with anything obscene. Nice roll, Herbie. Off the 6. Got no reason not to go on, because he could win gammons, and if he doubled, his opponent would just drop and he'd only win 1 point. So he has a very good chance of winning 2 points. That's why you keep playing. This is a great roll. Anytime you take checkers off without opening up, you increase your gammon odds a lot. Another great roll. So Herbie missed the double and is rewarded for it. That's backgammon, isn't it? Instead of being punished for a mistake, often you get rewarded. And often you get punished for the right play. All right, that's game. 8-1. Herbie's really running away with it. Looks like Steve's luck may be running out. He had a 7+7 luck factor against Mochi in the finals. And Mochi outplayed him quite a bit. So,
How about it's impossible to outplay someone enough to overcome a 7 luck factor?
that's right. Mochi, it was an amazing match. Most of the match, Mochi was playing over 5 PR.
Really?
He may have been playing the player, who knows what, which is shocking. Then all I look up, and Mochi's out of time, playing super fast, in a typical Mochi game, and he ends up playing 2.6.
For the whole match?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he lowered his PR in half after we ran out of time. Only Mochi could do that. It's just amazing. And he always runs out of time. He used up way too much time on silly stuff, I think, in the first game or two, and he always does that. Drives me crazy.
The match that you did the commentary on me, did you notice the time I had?
Yeah, you were way down.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. But your opponent was low too, wasn't he? Yeah.
He got below me.
All right, you know what? He did something very smart. He called a timeout. That's the smartest thing he's done this match. Call a timeout. What can you do? He's a nice guy. He's a very nice guy. I really enjoy him. All right. You want some water? Coffee?
Decaf.
Yes. It's on YouTube. No, they don't see me. Because he wanted to keep it attractive. Yeah.
He sounds like a much younger man. No, he sounds like he's, 80 or 75.
You heard about the 80-year-old man that married the 40-year-old girl? And his friend says, how'd you get such a young woman to marry you? He said, I lied about my age. I told her I was 90. So, Mr. Russell, you win your first match, and which means you can relax until the rebuy rounds are done, and then you're playing the second round, or is it still the first round?
I don't know what they call it. I have no idea. Technically, to me, it's the second round, but
I think this is called a qualifier, and then you're into the first round. I think you won your qualifier. It doesn't matter. It's still a round that you won. It's one less round that you have to win the tournament.
So I would imagine only something like
Does the fighter have
I'll
to?
imagine only like 30% of the people get knocked out, right? Because 50% of the people win their first round.
Right.
And of those 50%, probably 60% of the ones that lost buy back, and half those win their round, right? So it's probably only like maybe let's see, 15, if 60% of the people, say 70% buy back, or if 80% of the people buy back.
Probably 80%.
Okay, then it would be 50. If 100 people, it'd be 50 and 20, 70. It'd be only 30% getting knocked out.
So our good friend Ian Terry, who lost in the first round, he said that I'm not going to buy back because I can win the second chance faster that way. He says he has a better chance of winning the second chance. Now, I'm not clear on whether the player who loses and wins the fighters bracket has to win twice in the finals or once. Do you know?
Idea.
What do you prefer?
I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
I like once.
Once is fine.
I like once, especially if they give a little more money to the guy who's undefeated to compensate. But Monte Carlo
Rather than
changed
give
it.
more money, I think they ought to give him a little bit of a start in the match.
So an 11-point match, start him 2-0.
Yeah, something like that.
I like that. I like that. Of course, in Monte Carlo, they didn't used to do that, and you got to the finals, and Jorgen Granstedt beat you twice. But in your
That was the second year. I think that was the second year that they went from single elimination.
yeah,
And I would have won it.
Yeah.
The first time I won it, it was single elimination.
no, you lost the first match.
No. Jorgen lost the first match and fought all the way back. I was undefeated.
Oh, the first match in the tournament.
There's even a picture of you and me with you congratulating me on being the undefeated bracket winner.
That's right. That's right. Yeah,
I lost
Jorgen.
the first match in the final.
Right. That's what I meant.
I lost the first and second.
Well, you were sick as hell that day, and the next day you proved it by playing. What'd you play? 3 PR or 2.7 something in the match you lost.
I think a 3 or something.
3?
But it was the same day. It wasn't the next day.
I think LA's famous for that. You and Bob Wachtel both lost the finals playing 3 PR or less. O'Hagan also did that too. He played at 2 point something and lost the finals in Monte Carlo, and I think Petco did too.
Sounds right.
I think
Are you
Petco
saying
paid
it
him.
doesn't pay to play well in the final?
Hmm?
Are you saying it does not pay
No, it doesn't
to
pay.
play well? Also,
It pays to roll well in the finals.
Mario lost playing very well.
Mario Cool was outplayed his opponent by a lot, and he lost to
Frigo.
Huh?
He lost to Frigo.
Yeah, it was Frigo, or was it Johan? No, it was Frigo. It was Frigo.
We're gonna start again.
Anytime. Good luck. 5-2.
Yeah, I did the same thing you did. Make hit and make the point.
I wouldn't have even thought about it. Break the 6 and hit him. You got to, especially at that score. You got to be
But he
aggressive.
keeps mispronouncing your last name. How do you pronounce it?
Steve S. I got that right. Steve S. He's joining 7 Spring with 10 guys.
Really?
Yep. They play cash all the time. These are the kind of members we want. We want unknown cash players.
There's some good games that no. Brooklyn. Have you played in those games in Brooklyn?
Yes, all the time. And not all the time. I play with the cheaper. There's 2 groups in Brooklyn. There's a $50 shoe-up and there's a 500. With the 500, they also pay the 3. I play in the 3. But I brought Mochi and Michi and the Keith were there. I had a piece of all of them. I made a lot of them. And the only reason I can even get in the game is because I'm Jewish.
Right.
They're that.
Good one.
No. You bringing me something? No, you can't eat it all, right? Thank you.
Moskowitz, are you a winner?
Here.
Yeah.
Who'd you beat?
The guy that beat you last night.
Oh, he's playing right here. Steve Sherrill.
Hey, want some of this? Phil, have some pizza.
No. I'm on a diet.
No, I have a talent that most of us have, which will I can get people on. You know what it was? I engaged him in conversation.
Oh,
Took him off his game.
so you cheat? Yeah, I know. It's good gamesmanship.
I started talking about a business deal.
You won your first round?
I was talking about the car wash. They're kidding me. I'm losing. Fun.
You win your first match?
Yeah.
Who'd you play?
The guy that beat Mochi last night.
Steve, this guy right here, Steve Sherrill.
Does that mean you're better than Mochi?
Last night he was.
No.
Today he was.
Steve beat Mochi. Mark beat Steve.
I beat Mochi directly in Vegas. Just engaged in conversation.
By the way, one other thing. You were always my hero because you always had Ferraris and incredible cars. I know this is not close to what you have, but now I have a Mercedes AMG sports car, the little one. The 2-door convertible black with the top, the hard top convertible, an AMG SLK 53. I've never had more fun in my life. I know why you have those cars now.
That's all I get.
Oh,
wanna have fun.
when I step on the gas now, I don't need Viagra anymore.
Yeah.
It's so good.
But you know what? I've overcome the cars where it's not enough. Now I have to do boats too. It's not enough.
I'm contagious.
Oh, look at him with the Bentley. Yeah, that's a hot car too. We're talking to Mark Moskowitz here. His nickname was Mr. Ferrari, and he always had Ferraris. But he inspired me. He let me ride his car a few times, and I got so excited I went out and bought myself an AMG Mercedes, and it's so much fun when you step on the gas to have a hot car. I feel like a kid again.
Every 2 years, Mark gets a new house, a new boat, and a new car.
Yeah, he keeps the same wife all that time. Oh wow, that's really good. Okay, we're back in action. We're back in action. I would bet on Herb right now, winning 8-1, 3 away, 10 away.
Huh? Yeah. Thank you.
3 away, 10 away.
GL, you want a piece of pizza?
We can say together.
Okay. Joe, piece of pizza?
By the way, look at this play.
Piece of pizza.
Look at this play. This is the play. Guys, come on, wait, please. You missed that play, 5-2, hitting off the ace, which is usually horrible and ugly, but at 5-2 after that opening is right. And Steve knows the play. He keeps telling me he's not a tournament player and he doesn't know this stuff, and he makes the right plays.
What's going on? What's he looking at here?
Yeah, this is pretty odd. Well, he could have made 2 interboard points and hit 2. In fact, I think he should. But why is he not making the ace and the 3?
One, but he can make the 3-point hit loose on the ace.
Or vice versa. And then stack. It's not ridiculous to make the ace and hit loose on the 3, is it?
No.
But you do want to do some hitting here. You don't just play quiet.
Playing quiet's not horrible.
Not bad at all. You're winning the race, so you're nice and solid here. It's not bad at all. You're right. 2 down, or do you make the ace?
Make the ace.
That's where one way the game has changed. Years ago, you would never make the ace, and now the computer tells us it's right.
The running play, he could. This I'm sure is wrong.
Well, you're going to get hit twice.
Yeah.
Even Herb knows this play.
Especially that line on your ace point. You could make that play. And a lot of double hits with aces now.
Well, there's a nice cover, though. There are times when double 6 isn't the best roll in the world, but this isn't the worst. And then you move that back checker around or make the 2-point. I would come around.
Agreed.
2 points not that valuable, and now you're up in the race with that double 6, so race. When you're up in the race, race. Who first wrote that? I think it was in a Roberti book. I think I read that. Just come down, or would you come up? You know what? I'm coming up with the 1 and coming down with the 2. No, I would come up with the 1. It's not that risky to leave him a 6-4. And you really like to get that back checker out. I don't like this play. It's reasonable, but I don't like it. Now he would wish even more he had come up with the ace. Now only 6s get out. If he had come up, he could get out with 6s and 5s. Go to the bar. I like this. Tempting to come up, though. He wishes he did last time. There are times you make the 5-point with this roll. And I don't think this is one of them, but I'm not sure when it is right.
That's not one, for sure.
Uh-huh. I'd like a lesson on just when, and Joe's a great teacher. He's one of our teachers at the Backgammon Learning Center. I think I'll take a lesson from Joe on when do you make that 2-1, make the 5-point, and leave the blot on the 7. I love that quick take. I'm not sure about the double, but at this score, I can't fault too many doubles. Probably was a double and a take at this score, but I'm not sure I would have doubled.
Can't be too big an error to double. It was either right or a little wrong. Could
Yeah.
be way wrong.
At this score, it's hard to be too wrong to double. You smell a little bit of an edge and you double. Whoa, big dance. Herb's got real control now. He's sure to make a point. Not the right point. He doesn't want to make the 2 point. I come down with 2. Give up the midpoint.
I just make the 2 point.
You make the 2 point? And I'd have given up the mid.
More about giving yourself more time to get out of there.
I see. It's a shame about you mentioned that blot on the ace. That's going to hurt him. Otherwise, he could easily, comfortably hit. But I might hit anyway. In fact, I do hit anyway. I do double
with you.
tiger. Nice play, Steve. It has to be right because I made it. It's my play. It'll be a week from Tuesday before Herb redoubles. Nice play, Herb. Very clearly right. This could be the match. This could easily be the match if Herb performs now. Wow. Make the ace. It's a great blitzing position. Again, it's silly for Herb to redouble. He can win the match with a gammon, and he can't get hurt too much by playing on here. 6 out and split something.
8 to 7.
Right. The other split gives him doubles, 5s and double 4s. That
Right. He gets double 4s with 8-7.
Yeah.
Double 5. That's probably right.
But it is right to split and get more.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of ghosts. Get more coverage. And if he doesn't hit that checker, he's not playing backgammon. We saw in a previous match that or a similar situation where the guy didn't hit. If he doesn't hit that checker, he's not playing backgammon. I repeat. And he's looking at it. How many seconds would it take for you to hit there? All right, he did it. If I rolled a 4-1 here, I would point on him, or 5-1 or 6-1. Double 2s, I would point on him also. I'd switch. Very nice, Herb. You saw it. Very nice. That's a play that intermediates miss a lot. Switching plays. He never should have switched. It was stupid. It was so stupid that he switched there. I can't believe what an idiot he was to switch.
What an intermediate thought.
Intermediate would be winning now. What an idiot. Wow, Steve's back in the game in one roll. That's what's incredibly fun about backgammon. Of course, ask Herb if it was incredibly fun. I think you get a different answer. You might get Herb might not say this is incredibly fun. I play it quietly.
I'm not.
You're not?
I have a hunch that Herb may trade places with Steve.
What do you mean?
That he would love.
Trading places,
yeah.
positions, yeah.
No, I mean, Steve would trade places with Herb.
Yes, you said it backwards.
All right.
I still think Herb is winning, in spite of the double 6, but he may not be winning the match anymore. Okay, there's only one legal possible good play. That's it. You can't come off the 13 and leave double shots. This isn't so horrible when you look at Steve's board. Did he duplicate something with that? Yes, he did. And it paid off. See, that's where duplication paid off. If he'd have stayed back, Steve could have hit with the 4 and covered with the 3. Now with the 3, you can't do both. I cannot emphasize how important duplication is in backgammon. It's almost as important as who's your roommate. Do you hit here? I'm not sure. I really am not sure. What would Joe Russell do?
hit.
He would hit?
No.
At this score in that situation, I would chicken and do this. I'm with Steve on this one. And I'm sure I'm wrong because Joe Russell would hit.
If you hit when he fails to perform, you're in great shape, and you still have a chance to roll a 6 when he performs.
But I'm aliver here. You know the word aliver. You're more alive.
More alive.
I'm aliver. I'm a liver. Better than being a kidney. He flunked. I'm not sure I wouldn't cover the ace just in case I get another shot.
No, I think this is right.
Okay. You got enough covers anyway, right? Okay.
Most of the things you hit with, just the indirect hit.
Uh-huh.
Now you're happy you did because you're going to have the best 5-point board. Or better.
Or better.
And that's better.
Is that legal? Was
Yeah,
that 4?
I think so.
Okay.
Big roll coming up.
Well, there's nothing that leaves a shot here. 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 5-1, 5-2, 5-3. The question here is if you roll a 1, do you split? And I don't know the answer. Well, he didn't roll the 1, but would you have split with a 1?
Yeah, after with the blind on the 5-point, I think so.
Uh-huh. And
Definitely not if he didn't have a blind there.
I got you. No. Don't break the 5. That's the right play. You still got lots of numbers that leave shots. He's going to have to hit it, however. Herb correctly stalls. Now he may be forced to run off, and I think he is. I think he should go with 1. Wouldn't break my board. How about you, Joe? Run, right. Don't break that board.
Run and make the board.
You get almost as many shots by staying with 1 as with 2.
5 and back.
We don't like this play. We like winning when we hit the shot. Remember, 30% of the time he comes in immediately, even if you hit.
You
Game-
can either trust me that I won't do it.
Game over.
You can trust me, prevent me from doing it.
No, I trust. I trust.
Now we can cue.
Not Herb. Herb's going to wait until the guy gets a checker off, then he knows he can't get a gammon. That's Herb.
Well,
Now we
he
can
was
cue.
He was probably right. Probably right not to cue.
Now I would cube. You could lose now. You could lose this game.
No, he can't.
You can't lose?
No.
If he didn't cube, he could lose.
Well, but he did cue.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is a Crawford game. I really want people to know it's Crawford.
Uh, 10. I think about 4.5% or something. 4. Well, 7 away is about 9. So he's got another extra couple. Yeah, maybe 4%.
Okay. Crawford means that nobody can double for 1 game. But if Steve wins this game, then he would double right away from then on. But there's no reason to not double later. But a guy named John Crawford, who was also a famous backgammon and bridge player, came up with this rule. One of my 2 favorite rules in backgammon. The other one was by my good friend and mentor, Oswald Jacoby, came up with a Jacoby rule that says you can't win a gammon unless you turn the cube, but that's only for money games, not for match play. My other favorite rule is by Mary Hickey, the great female player. Is female a proper word, or should I say lady or woman? What am I supposed to say is proper? Anyway, she's not a guy. Mary Hickey's rule is, when in doubt, make the right play.
That goes along with Put the checkers where they belong by Paul McGrill.
Now, Paul McGrill said, listen to the checkers. They tell you where they want to be and go there. Yeah, same
And-
idea. And
Jason Lester used to say, if you roll something bad, put the checkers in a place where if your opponent rolls poorly, it'll be good for you.
that's a thought. Give yourself some ray of light. That's interesting. I've never heard that one. Is Jason Lester still around?
I think he's in Florida somewhere.
He doesn't play though, huh? At
No.
all. No. It's amazing. Some of these players that are some amongst the best in the world and they're not playing. Nat Ballard, I can name a bunch of them. But I'll tell you one guy I met recently that I never knew before is Leverman, who was the #1 Giant and a nice guy. We're really happy to meet him in Monte Carlo, see him playing again. Good friend of Dirk Sheeman. All right, so at this score, does it matter if he wins a gammon? If
He
the
needs a
trailer
gammon, yeah.
wins a gammon? And the answer is
He wants to aggressively play
yes.
for gammon.
Yes, because a gammon means you have one less game to win the match. If his score was 0 or 2, it wouldn't matter.
I was right. 1 away, 10 away. Crawford is 4%.
So according to the match equity table, Steve is going to win this match 4 times out of 100, assuming equal players. And 4 out of 100 is not a long shot in backgammon. Joe and I have seen so many times where less than 1% things happen. We both lost games where we were 99%.
I've lost games where I won. I don't think I know if I've ever lost one, but I won a game where I was like 250,000 to 1 again.
Oh my God. Well, I rolled 4 double sixes in a row to win a gammon. That's 1,740,000 to 1, and I did it against Matt Sarecki, the Turkish Matt in Chicago. I was afraid he was going to kill me.
What do you do with this play?
What do I do with this 6-4? I be very aggressive, and that's my play.
I agree with it.
I make that
You know
play.
why? Because if he hits you, your gammon chances go up, and you need a gammon here.
That wasn't the reason I did it, but I like to hear that. If he hits you, and he's going to hit you, will he? Won't he? Yes. So now you can win more gammons, even though you might lose more games. If things go well, you can win more gammons now by hitting that checker on the 2-point.
So he's giving up his anchor.
And Herb's conscious of this. Herb's thinking about that.
It's not that you want to be hit. It's not like I hope he hits me so I get more gammons.
Yeah.
But it's a side benefit. Well, if I do get hit, I at least have a chance to win gammons.
I come in hitting here.
Absolutely.
You-
Without just as fast as you can read
Yeah.
the die.
One reason is you have 300 board points and your opponent has 2, so you have an advantage in a hitting game.
Gammons only matter one way.
Right. Things go wrong and you get gammon, big deal. Nothing pleases me more than watching my opponent gammon me when it doesn't matter.
Right.
Boy, am I teaching him a lesson. Cost me a lot of matches, though. Maybe I should rethink that.
Can you see how fast Herb's been playing? Pretty impressive.
Herb almost quit backgammon when they put the clock in. He hated it because he's such a slow player, and he's really learned to adjust. That's one of the biggest things. That's a really good observation. The big difference in his game is he has no problem with the clock now. And I've never seen him time out. Not like our friend Dougie Roberts. Dougie Roberts will not play in a tournament with a clock. And here's a great player that we've known for years that could easily win tournaments. Dougie, me boy. Yeah, that's him. Dougie and Wilma. Is it Wilma?
Huh?
Is his wife Wilma? Wilma?
I think she passed away.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's happening to a lot of old people these days. I've lost every best friend I've ever had, except for Joe
Wa-
Russell so far.
His wife was named Wanda,
Wanda. Right. I knew it was a W.
and I think she passed away. I'm not
Oh.
sure. I could be wrong.
Well, my
I
con-
hope.
my condolences.
I hope I'm not saying
Yeah.
she
Well,
did when she didn't.
She might call up and say it's a little premature. Well, I hope she does.
I hope she's still alive, but I
Yep.
think I remember reading that she passed.
Nice lady. Really fun people. Dougie was strange, but I loved it. I played online with him a lot. He ran a shoeette. We had a great shoeette. Him and me and Jake. We had a $25 shoeette on Fibs for years, and Dougie really ran it, kept score, and took care of the payments. Crazy Horse was in the game. Remember Crazy Horse?
I remember the name. I can't remember who that was.
His Crazy Horse's real name was Neil Young,
Okay.
and he had
Hence the nickname Crazy Horse.
right, and he had a girlfriend. You know what her name was?
Crazy Horse was Neil Young's band.
Yeah, that's why his nickname was Crazy Horse. And you know who Neil Young's girlfriend was?
You mean the backgammon Neil Young or the real Neil
The
Young?
Backgammon real Backgammon.
You know who the real Neil Young's wife is? You know who she is?
No,
And they both play backgammon, and she makes traveling backgammon sets.
really?
Yeah.
That's something I had no idea. Who's that?
What's her name? The actress from Splash. Daryl Hannah.
Yeah. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I knew that. I knew that.
And-
I didn't know she made backgammon
And
sets.
her brother's a really good friend of mine, and I used to give him backgammon lessons. And we've done a lot of things, golf and tennis. And,
That's so cool. So they obviously live in L.A.
he lives in Malibu.
Uh-huh. By the way, Herb is certainly running away with this match right now. He's got an overwhelming position. That's why we're not getting too excited about what's going on here. It's pretty much a killer position. Not over. Not over until the fat lady sings.
You should play in my shoeette more often.
Hmm?
You should play in my shoeette more often.
Your shoeette was my shoeette for 20 years, and then it became your shoeette.
Well, you should play in your old shoeette. more
I
often.
should. But I like to play where I have an edge. If you get out, I'll play. See, there's a difference between you and me. You play backgammon because you love it. I do it for a living. So I have to have an edge, and I have to make money. So if
Believe
you
me.
see me playing, I'm generally the favorite, except when I'm playing a Kiko.
What I make playing backgammon, be lucky to pay my utilities.
Right.
I play because I love the game.
You have horrible utilities, obviously. Okay, what do you do here? Do you blitz? I don't. You cover? No. No, I really I like making the 3-point and covering. Okay, blitzing is very reasonable. At least no direct shots. I would have left a direct shot, but you know what? This can't be bad.
I would look at the other option.
Yeah, this can't be bad, but I
No.
really like the
This
3-point.
is a pretty damn strong play, but I would look at the other option before I solidify it.
Well, Herb will. He's got lots of time on the clock. If you needed a gammon, that's a good point. GL said if you needed a gammon, the blitz play is much more reasonable. It is nice to get him off the ace though, and get done with
Just
that.
making the 3 points solid.
I think that's very solid.
If he hits you, he's still behind the
But
pawn.
you can make the 3-point and the 2-point and leave the blot
I
outside.
think I would just make the 3.
How about making the 3 and the 2 and leaving the blot on the 13?
I would just make the 3-point.
Yeah, 3-4, 4-3, and the ones. Okay. We are probably looking at the end of this match. And that's a cock dice.
We used to play in our a live shoeette. If you cock the dice like that, you won 10 points.
10 points?
Yeah.
Wow. And I thought I came up with a clever rule. If you dance on a 1-point board, you win a point from everybody in the shoeette. That's a cool one. Did you ever practice that?
No.
You were the guy that proved that bad baffle boxes you could set the dice.
Well, that was
at the pips.
Cavendish.
Cavendish, yeah.
They had really bad baffle boxes.
I remember
really
that the
bad.
little metal rib
No, it
things.
wasn't metal. It was just like they were old wooden that were worn out, and they'd actually.
But weren't the baffles little pieces of wire, metal?
No.
No? Okay. My baffle boxes that you can't set the dice, I've tried it. Believe me, I try every way to cheat, and I know every way to cheat. And I don't do it because I cheat. I do it because I want to be able to catch a cheater. So I can show you all kinds of ways to cheat at backgammon. The good news is, 20 years ago, I was afraid of backgammon cheaters. Now I'm not. There's very, very rare. We really cleaned it up, and having an international federation, which Joe is a big part of, we communicate and we keep the cheaters out of the game. You get caught cheating, you're going to be banned internationally. And thank you again, Joe, for all you do for the USBGF and the World Backgammon Federation. You don't get paid well for that, do you? Very good. We needed that desperately to have a good organization.
Look at this.
This is tricky. I'm hitting loose. What else are you going to do but hit loose? This is FBL, forced by logic. You come down and hit. Come on. No other play. Thank you. Only Herb would take that long to make a forced play.
All right.
Yeah.
He's breathing. He's on fumes now.
Now I got to figure out who we're going to stream next. So stay tuned, everybody. That's the only thing that matters now.
My guess is that he's in the neighborhood of 12% or 14%.
That high?
Yeah. Look at
wow.
6'3". He shot right away.
12%. Yeah, his board just improved too. I see what you're saying.
Maybe 14%.
It just went up. There's a lot more shots now. Two high numbers of almost any configuration are going to leave a shot or force you to come off the 6. That's a good
shot.
roll. Good roll.
6'3", still the looming.
I call it the bogey or the boogeyman. 6'3".
Winning to maybe losing a gammon if you roll 6'3". Don't even say 6'3".
Don't say 6'3" out loud or you make it happen.
Don't even think about it.
Don't even think 6'3".
There we go.
Oh, wow. That's huge. Now, as long as he doesn't roll a 1, the match is over.
As long as he doesn't roll a 1 and he plays it correctly.
Drum roll, end of the match. Goodbye, Steve. You had a great run up till. Oh, a 3, a 1. Okay.
He only had 6 bad numbers.
This is what we call teasing your opponent.
Yeah.
Nice play. Nice play. See, he's still trying to make the best play, even though the odds are terrible. That's what I call a good backgammon player. That's a good backgammon player. Game over. Match over.
Extend your hand.
What's next? Next. Nice game. Nice match, gentlemen. Both played, I think, very, very well. Joe Russell, thank you so much for joining me. That seat's open for you anytime. I'd love to work with you. And I'll check back with me in a few minutes. We'll have another great match. My voice doesn't run out, and if it does, I'll get more Joe Russells to come and help me. There's only one Joe Russell. Thank you again for watching, and we'll keep going all weekend. A lot of great players.
Let's see who's next.
Email.
Yeah.